but you just started. Me and my bitch go north. Give a fuck about this party. We gon' step on shit regardless. Get my coin and swipe that bitch and now the script to charge. Making mirrors, being on bitches. I be really march. I got hands for a show. He want chance after chance after chance, nigga. No, I keep saying free the phone. Do my dance on them folks. If this up is going down, soon as I land on them folks. Don't follow the rules, I'm rough. No, I stand out, bitch, I'm special. I'm stand up, bitch, like cat. You a bum ass bitch, you next. Don't stall me, bitch, I'm pet. Whole line in the bitch up, I'm red. I don't pick and choose, it's up with whoever. All my diamonds certain. And all these members certain too. Smiling in my nigga, ho. Knock out all your 32. Say doors, open up for me.
Thank y'all for joining. Y'all already know what time it is. We're a little bit early today. So what I need y'all to do is tap up the screen. Tap up the screen. Y'all already know what time it is. We're going to be interviewing Tea Time today. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. It's about to get real in a second.
Block 19, he came with a drum. Yeah, that's my favorite gun. To be my only nigga. I said no, but you my favorite one. Nah, for real, yeah. Rams Beach, nigga, I one man. Nah, I can't make you mine, but I can make you come. Freak up in the streets, in the streets, baby, I'm a thug. I just threw 10,000 something ones in this fucking club.
I need y'all to share it to Tea Time. No, the time changed up, so my bad, y'all. I need y'all to share it to Tea Time because I can't find her in my list for some reason. Please and thank you. But yeah, the time changed up. Tea Time needed an extra hour. Y'all know me. I always like the people I interview to be comfortable, so I'm not going to make them come at a time that they are not available at. We're not going to do that, y'all. But we here, though. Speaking of. Tap up the screen, y'all. Let's go. We got a special interview today. I'm gonna need y'all to come on in. Yes, Bessie, I got you. I need some more anyway. Especially for today, because I don't know how many people gonna be in here. I keep it real, I keep it sassy. I look back up before they get dressed. Me hoes do all of that typing, but never once did I get pressed. It's obvious bitches obsessed. If it's fuck me, then we having sex. If I pop back, then they go. Bitch, your time up. Yeah, these bitches only hot on. Yeah, bitches doing all that wah. Bitch, your time up. Why is you not clocking out? Doing shit for TikTok. Bitch, I'm really hip hop. They all know my shit hot. Hey, listen when your shit drop. All my diamonds dancing. I ain't need to make no TikTok. Bitch, your time up. Yeah, hair long, money long, counting up for hours. I don't want no minute man. Ayy, chains wet. I'm in love with money showers. Ayy, do. I love the sound of money. I need y'all to share the live Tea Time so we can go ahead and get started. I got my little book ready. Y'all already know how we do. I'm excited. How about y'all? Y'all ready to go? Step up the screen. Let's get it up. Let's share it out. Share it out to everybody. I need you to share out to all your friends, all of the people that you feel like is going to watch this live. We are getting to the real shit. We are getting to the real questions that everyone may have because I know I got to list myself. Let's tap it up. Y'all know it's going to be a good night when I do my... Yeah. Tap it up. Let's go. Share it to Tea Time so we can start show. It's over, ho. I said it's over, ho. Bow, bitch, your time up. Yeah. So I need y'all to share the live to Tea Time. Again, I could not see her on my list. If I can, I'm going to just go on my other phone and find her and share it. Man, I'm just going to do that. Y'all tap up the screen. I'm going to get my other phone so that way I can share it to Tea Time. So that way we can go ahead and get this interview started. And I thank y'all so very much for being at Interviews with Shigo. This is a special edition, baby. Yeah, mine shared it with so many people. I gotta find her name. be all night, but I know that y'all lit, so make sure we get light. We up in this bitch, twirling off in the shit. I'ma freestyle like he came, I'ma fucking hit. Let me stop. We are interviewing Tea Time today. So, I have already hit her up, making sure that she's ready. Again, I'm gonna need y'all to share it out to her and tap up that screen, so make sure we can have that red carpet nice and thick. So when Tea Time come in and we get to these questions, we can get to the real tea, because she don't want to just see like 40 to 50 people in here. I'm gonna need to see your cousins, your aunties, your uncles, because it's gonna be a wild one today. All right? These niggas talking out of their neck and put them popping out of their mouth. I'm way too paranoid for a threat. And let's get it about DOT, the money, power, respect. The last one to spec. Hey, it's a lot of goofies with a check. I mean, I hope your sentiment's symbolic. We interviewing Tea Time. Tap up the screen. Yo. Welcome to the trap, y'all. If you like being here, get your drinks, get your snacks, roll up, run your tracks. I don't know what to say, but it won't wet. Y'all know we're here. We down the facts. Like, Motherfuck the big three. Nigga, it's just big me. Nigga. That's my boo right there. Nigga, bum. For all you dogs getting buried. That's a K with all these nines. He gon' see pet cemeteries, nigga. Is you like that? Is you like that? Is you like that? Oh yeah, I got me 1.5 already rolled. I'm excited because like I've been prepping my questions, make sure that I get to everything. I also want to make sure that we get to know who Tea Time is, because you already know this ain't just a space for the mess. We're gonna get to the facts, okay? Tap it up, y'all. Tap it up, y'all. Tap it up, y'all. We waiting on Tea Time to come in. Let me see if I can. I don't know if I'm supposed to like. Hold on. I invited everybody. I know that's right. Tap the screen, y'all. Period. Yes, yes, yes. Let's get hyped up. Y'all already know what it is when we come in here. It ain't just gonna be no boring party. We up in this bitch on Bacardi. Little bit. So please don't start me. Hey, Lev. Rain for 3,000. Period. So we are still awaiting Tea Time. I'm gonna need y'all to continue to tap the screen. Let's try to get to 10K. I did make sure that she is ready again. I could not find her to. Let me see if I can actually, because I don't want to put the live up on this phone if it's gonna tap me out. Hold on. Maybe I can share this link from this page to her. Hold on. Oh, we're not getting into no fucking sassy. What the hell? Whoever is pissing to go. Go ahead, Miranda. Go off, boo. Because y'all see me over here trying to make sure I get this share out. So give me a second. Thank you to my mods for keeping up with the live while I'm getting this done. Tap the screen, share it, share it, share it, share it, share it, share it. I'm excited. It's 365 days in a year. Don't play with me on none of them days. Funky ass, freaky niggas. Don't even wear no condom. Don't know how to treat a lady. I oughta smack your mom. Let me stop fucking with y'all. Alright. Let's see if she wanna co-host or if she wanna join. He don't want the baby, then bitch don't keep. I don't get left on girl shit. You wanna join or call? A-D-D-E-S-T, same rules, used to wanna be besties. You can get your weight turned like Effie. I don't need insurance cause a bitch can't break me, Brady. Oh, now I'm coming like Freddy, I'm mother. And you know my chick is your daddy. Got that T, bitch catch it. You look like a discount, I'm
levitating.
Alright.
Bitches, I'm showing my titties. I tore up the city. A PIMP, I be blowing these niggas. He run back to me cause you born a nigga. Fuck is a layup.
I ain't waiting. I get the back, then I change destination. These niggas be crazy. I don't blame them. I'm a dog too. I don't wanna change them.
He don't wanna be saved, don't save us. That is not my
Ooh, Glow just do something. So y'all, if y'all can, again, I need y'all to share it to 2 times because it's not allowing me.
Everybody, nigga, don't claim me. Hey, nigga tryna tell me what to do.
I can pull it up in my background.
Your baby. He don't wanna be saved, don't save him. That is not my nigga, don't claim him. By 20 missed calls, he faded. White boy racist, Channing Tatum.
He don't wanna be kept, don't keep it. He don't want the baby, then bitch, don't keep it. Ho, I don't get left from leaving. Pose up me like Justin Bieber.
Go mid, go mid,
Bow,
go mid,
bow,
go mid,
bow,
go mid,
bow, bow. Hey, get him glow, get him glow. There we go. All right, so why didn't I think of that before? I've been smoking. I should have been pulled up my live another page. Y'all listening to my trap playlist right now while we waiting tea time. Hold on.
Katie,
Damn it.
as women, there's rules we need to stand by.
Stand for someone, fuck for anything.
Never let a nigga fuck you over more than once.
Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything. Today she for your sister, tomorrow she your enemy. I don't know why I won't let me send this shit. I should have been checking while I'm trying to do this. Hey, if you gon' roll a dice on anything, any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you do it. You know this shit get ugly. Yeah, Cash Doll, that's my bitch. I love you for Cash Doll. Kick up and lucky.
You see how hard I grind, bitch, don't never call me lover. You fuck that nigga good enough.
Then they gon' think they own you.
The broke ones usually insecure.
The rich ones try to control you.
That's why it's always best to choose the one
That's real and loyal. Cause money come and go, but there's some shit you can't teach. But we'll always separate the hustlers from the leeches. The loudest is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they screaming. So y'all, it's not letting me send it. I don't know why, cause we got like messages and I'm following her. But if anybody can share the live to tea time, I would greatly appreciate it. I feel like this sound unprofessional. So please forgive me if you can share the live to tea time. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you dry. Say no business if they say it's up, you better ride. Put that in front of everything. If you gon' roll a dice on anything, any points to be made, don't be scared to prove it. And you better look fucking good when you do it. The way you planned out. If you can't put a bag in it, you never see what they children. Thank y'all for tapping the screen. Keep going for me if you can. We'll get started shortly. I do apologize sincerely for the delay, but you are here for a show, so please tap the screen again. It is greatly appreciated. And again, thank y'all also for sharing it out because I wasn't able to share. I love y'all so much for the support. Thank you.
Anybody owe you bread, do not accept the crumbs. Remember, you can never tell these bitches everything.
Hey, opposition. Hey, Brenda.
Money to the side, don't let no nigga leave you
Quick smoke break.
Say no business if they say it's up, you better ride.
Y'all already know how we do in the trap. Please tap the screen. Thank y'all so very much for your support and being here. And it is greatly appreciated. Again, we're going to play a couple more songs. Let the taps get up. Thank y'all so very much. Hey. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Y'all hear that lighter noise? Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all got this red carpet looking nice and thick. Keep up the taps, y'all. Thank you. Okay, Top Flight. But it's way low key, made it off. Hey, hey, hey. Mad at me because I finally afforded to buy my family with groceries. Bow, 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 bow. Hey, 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 hey.
Y'all think I would let my toe freeze? Hold please, you better bow down on both knees. Who you think taught you to smoke trees? Who you think brought you to ODs?
Easy E's, Ice Cube, and the
DOCs, the real deal double G's, and a group that said motherfuck the police. Gave you a tech for the dope beats, the bump when you stroll through your
hood. Hey, hey, Street King Marketing.
Y'all better listen up closely. All you niggas that said that I
Thank y'all for the taps and shares. Keep it going. Thank y'all.
No sleep, so fuck y'all, all of y'all. If y'all don't like me, blow me. Y'all gon' keep fucking around with me and turn me back to the old me.
Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like I got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move the lips. Just a bunch of gibberish, and I'm like, I got about Drake. Hey. So what do you say to somebody you hate? Trying to trouble your way? Hey, 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 hey. One day I was walking by. Give me the walk by, give me the walk by. Thank y'all for the taps. Thank y'all for the taps. We should get started in just a moment. Period. Swing baby. Bang goes up, but the swing goes up to the mid-80s. Hey, Christina, beautiful. That's okay, go ahead, Mary. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. What the fuck is that? They forgot about praise. Nowadays, everybody wanna talk like they got something to say, but nothing comes out when they move their lips. Just a bunch of gibberish. Motherfuckers act like they forgot about praise.
If it was up to me, you motherfuckers stop coming up to me with your hands out, looking up to me like you want something free. When my last CD was out, you wasn't bumping me. But now that I got still company, everybody wanna come to me like it was some disease, but you won't get a crumb from me, cause I'm from the streets of the
Thank you so very much for y'all taps. Thank y'all, thank y'all. Let's get it up to 20K. Let's get it up. Let's get it up. Thank y'all so very much for y'all patience and y'all taps while we are getting this live going. Hey, 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 hey. Period. I see everybody up in here. All right, I see y'all. Yes, Sinister, it's a little late. She had to push the time a little bit back due to something, so I wanted to make sure that she was comfortable and ready to go. So we were supposed to start at 5. It's a little later, so forgive me. I know that y'all be on it, but yes, we should get started shortly. Ooh. Yeah. 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 I got you, love.
Yeah. Right now, reverse that car, girl, I'm looking right now. And I'm on this stand the real, we can handle it. We think it up, put it down, put it down.
Let's make a movie when I do the zoom camera. My left and right.
Hey, keep dripping while I lay this pipe. Sex is a drug, well, let's enjoy this time.
I'm trying to make love.
You screaming, you want it. Girl, you looking lovely. When you're out this party,
we can do this in the morning. So please come around me.
I'm deep inside you. You going crazy. Yeah, wherever you want me. I go bananas when I'm in that monkey. Lately been feeling like a junkie. Pump beat it up like a zombie. You know that I'm nasty, you know that I want it. Struck out too zone, but I'm on it. Just screaming my name and say, Daddy, I'm coming. I'm coming too. I put mine in your stomach, so baby, come on. I'm gonna feel your body on top of mine. Right now, we go waste no time, baby.
It's okay for the haters. We haven't started yet. We are still waiting. Tea Time to join, so thank you for being here. I do apologize for the delay, actually, so you are not late. Right now, we gon' waste no time, baby. Like a I see you, teacups. Is that's a good thing, right? I hope nobody take offense to that. Y'all already know me. I'm gonna Gordon. Thank you for the heart me love. Yeah. Eat you for lunch and dinner if you let me. I'm trying to give you what you really need. Yeah. I wanna be everybody on top of my head. Right now, we gon' waste no time, baby. Like a honey, you got your dancing really when you ride. Like a rodeo, like a rodeo, baby. I wanna be everybody on top of my head. Right now, we gon' waste no time, baby. I sent out the message, Sinister Love. I don't know who the fuck this is. I like Slow Millie. The fuck? We just gonna go to the next one. Alright, y'all. Keep the tabs going. Thank y'all so very much for staying tuned. Hey, Laffy Taffy, how are you? Please keep the tabs going. Message has been sent out. Thank y'all so very much for understanding. But fuck it, I'm paid. Lil' A be the body, he fresh out the cage. I'm still the same nigga from minimum wage. They tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J. I told her get right, start acting your age. Can't believe you tried it, bitch, you played. Wanted a diamond choke as soon as her time was over. Bitch, you played. She wanna ride the Rover. Told her Uber was closer. Bitch, you crazy. She tried to show out in public. I cut the bitch up like it's nothing. Bitch, you played. She must've thought I was stupid. I knew she was fucking my cousin. I knew got a cold, I'm sipping on hat, take a deuce of that yellow. I'm straight out the project. First nigga played with me, he got shot at. 100 some shots, flip the car, there's a car wreck. I really don't need to be speaking on that. You know how I do it, I get. Hop in the motherfucking metal. Get in the booth and go federal. They come through my style, I had to go get that. Like, go get my motherfucking shit back. She wanna chill, but this ain't no kickback. Hey, Siobhan. How you doing, beautiful? Niggas looking straight, they can't accept it no more. I don't got a heart, but fuck it, I'm paid. Lil' A be the body, he fresh out the cage. I'm still the same nigga from minimum wage. They tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J. I told her get right, start acting your age. Can't believe you tried it. Bitch, you played. Wanted a diamond choke as soon as the time was over. Bitch, you played. She wanna ride the road. Told her was closer. Bitch, you crazy. She tried to show out in public. I cut the bitch up like it's nothing. Bitch, you played. She must've thought I was stupid. I knew she was fucking my cousin. Bitch, you played. She had wild and telling her friends I'm buying a fly. Bitch, you child. Mine of mine. I'm really mine. I'm wild and fire. I got no stylist. Pop my shit. Roll up my drop. Hey, hey, hey. I'm sorry. That's my shit. We already shared the live. We're going to just make an announcement in a minute. Cause, yeah, hold on. But fuck it, I'm paid. Lil' A be the body, he fresh out the cage. I'm still the same nigga from minimum wage. They tryna keep up, so they stalking my page. They do what I say, they tryna get saved. They line up for me like they copping the J. I told her get right, start period. Can't believe you tried it, bitch, you played. Wanted a diamond choke as soon as the time was over. Bitch, you played. She wanna ride the road. Hey, bitch, you crazy. She tried to show out in public. I cut the bitch up like it's nothing. Bitch, you played. She must've thought I was stupid. I knew she was fucking my cousin. Bitch, you played. Okay, so gotta put on my big girl panties and make an announcement real quick, because this is what I don't do. Hold on. Ooh. All right, let me do some real quick. So y'all are gonna see me no makeup, raw for 1 second. This interview was not something that I planned for this weekend. AJ was the only interview I had initially planned. Tea Time did accept the interview. I made the promo, as always. I wouldn't make a promo unless it was accepted. The time was originally like somebody already clocked, in the comments, made for 3 o'clock. I got a message basically saying, you know, hey boo, I see you put up a post already, but do you think we can push it back to 5 my time? If not, I understand. I'm gonna say she had to do something because I don't want to put out people's business, but yeah. So I mean, she told y'all about it. I'm not knowing what's going on right now. She said she just woke up, but I understand if not, she can do it at 3 her time. I said no, 5 my time. The message said 5 my time. It's 5 my time, like Eastern. So that's why I said it was pushed back an hour, because originally the post that I had made was for that's the second post. Oh, I'm blind. So the original post that I made had said 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central, 1 p.m. Pacific. Because when I found out she said 3 her time, I was like, okay, I got it wrong. Because you know how the time zones are different. So we had it for, I think I said originally 2, but then I was like, no, it's going to have to be 4 because it's 3 her time. And I'm on Eastern time. Thank you. But I don't know, you know, because I don't want to give up on on tea time. I don't know if she meant 5 her time, but at the same time, I also don't want to keep y'all like held up, because I'm not getting a response to these messages, and this is like a first for me. This is not how I normally do things. This is definitely different. So I don't know what the fuck is going on. Me personally, I know that people were expecting an interview. I am still wanting to do the interview. Like I said, I took off work. I'm already off work because I had, it says invite tea time with the co-host now. Is she live? Hold on.
So somebody just shit me your live. I'm literally, what time I tell you this?
Girl, I'm over here partied out. These people, like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm listening to live, doing my hair, finish cleaning up. I'm like, I got time. I'm so sorry. I am so, when somebody.
Girl, you sound red as a fucking tomato. Good thing I was smoking, because I'm over here like, oh my God. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to tell these people.
I'm like, I got an interview.
Oh, shit.
I told her I'm getting ready now. I was getting ready. You know, I thought when I said 5 your time, I thought that was 6 my time.
See, that's why I said, I was like, I don't know if it's a time zone difference. I was like, I don't want to like end the live, because I was like, and it was even Asia Baby in the comments was like, we could party for 40 more minutes. I was like, people is not gonna want to hear music for another 40 minutes. They're gonna want to know what the fuck is going on.
Yes, I'm glad Asia Baby sent it to me.
Oh, I was telling everybody to send it, because I was like, I sent it, but I was like, I don't know, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I figured it was something time zone wise, because when we originally had the conversation, I had the time zone mixed up, so I know how easy it could be. Because I thought when you said, I think it was 2 your time, we originally said 3, but I was like, no, that's like, no, you said 3 your time, and I said 2 my time, but it was really 4, because I'm an hour ahead of you. So that's why when you said an hour later, I was like, okay, 5. But good thing we.
I was gonna put on my clothes. I was letting her finish curling my hair. I was doing my makeup, and I was gonna.
Well, first off, I don't want you. That's why I said I wanted you to be comfortable. I don't want you to be uncomfortable. Are you good to do the interview? Because we could always
do this. Even if I have to green screen it while I get dressed, we can still keep going.
Okay. Well, you got some questions. You got quite a few questions anyway. So by the time we get through your makeup and hair, it's probably gonna be live then anyway. You're gonna really want to be on screen by then. So I got a lot of questions for you, and you also have a game. So let me go ahead and give the order of events, because God knows, no offense, but we've already had enough music. I ain't playing no more music, Lord God. I was like, I'm tired of this song.
On camera, I respect your time, so I would never ever be late on purpose.
No, I absolutely understand that. No, and I get it. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say I already knew it was probably that anyway. I just didn't know what the next move was to make. So thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. Everybody that is in the live, thank y'all so very much for staying tuned in. We are getting ready to start interviews with Shigo. We are basically having a conversation with your favorite cousin or auntie on your favorite couch. Now, there is an order of events to include some platform questions to get to know who Tea Time is, some messy questions, and then we have a game. Tea Time's game is going to be as follows. Catch this tea or cop a plea. When I give the When I give the creator name, if there's tea that you want to drop that you want people to know that you've been holding on to, you're gonna go ahead and give us the tea because that's who you are. That is tea time. If it's somebody that you cool with or somebody you don't even really have tea on, that is when you're going to cop a plea. Okay. All right. So gonna start with some platform questions. Y'all already know I take it easy in the beginning. Where was your original start on TikTok?
I started, you mean going live or just starting off, period?
Starting off, period.
I started off the end of 2021, probably around September, October 2021.
And do you remember what her start was? Was it the whole like side chick chronicle thing or like
I was just trying to build my platform. So, I write books, I do poetry. So I used to do like short stories. I used to do like spoken word, stuff like that. And then probably around the end of that year or the beginning of the next year, I started with the side chick.
all right? Do you plan on writing another book on messy talk?
Can I cop a plea? No, it ain't time yet, huh? I am gonna write a book that's going to kind of capture a lot of the things that happen on Massy Talk. Yeah.
Make sure you send that to me because that was a question from me because I wanna read it and I like to read good urban messy books. So you gotta put I need the curse and I need the whole situation. I need that book. I need to see that.
Yeah, it may be more like instead of a social media thing, it may be like I may flop it and make it like it's it happening in real time versus on social media because it's I haven't or I'm gonna have to practice mastering how to write a book based on online. You know what I'm saying?
No, I would want to see it in a real sense. Actually, I think that's a good idea because what we are going through is real life shit. It's just that we can't see each other in person. So I would definitely read that.
Yeah, yeah. Yes, y'all can do that.
Oh, and I got somebody in the comments that said they would read that also. So we are waiting when you put that out. All right. Do you enjoy podcasting more than messy talk?
Yes, yes, absolutely.
All right. That's a deeper question. We can wait till we get to the deep stuff. What was your hardest moment on the app so far?
The January situation.
I can definitely understand that. I can definitely understand that because that came with a lot after that.
It was
Which I'm always honest. I got questions about everything. There will be further questions about that, but I'm not going to get to that as of yet.
that was my most regrettable moment. On the app.
Okay, answering two questions in one because I had that question as well. Like, do you have any regrets so far? So that's your most regrettable moment. Do you want to say why?
I just wish I had never even covered it. I just wish I would have never read it, never covered it, never. I just wish I would have just passed that one up.
I get that. I
Just
get
to move
that.
the whole thing along. I just wish I didn't touch it.
I absolutely get that. Um, how? Congrats on making the shade room. I'm gonna save that one. Congrats on making the shade room. Was that your most viral moment?
Was that one most viral moment? I think because I've had some viral moments. Yeah, I think that was more viral. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because it gets Shade Room, Facebook, TikTok, people sending it to me. Yeah, yeah. That was my most viral.
I saw Monique commented, girl. You got good recognition on that. Yes.
My Monique, well Tyrese, I know for sure Tyrese wanted to do it on his show. So yeah, I didn't know Monique said nothing.
Yes, I had some comment. I be doing my little research, child. I had to go deep diving for you because you got a lot of stories. So first off, again, I want to thank you for the interview. We're going to continue on with these questions. When it comes to the app, which is more dear to you, business or personal?
With the app,
With the app,
business.
period. Okay, all right. Let's get to some messy questions, and then we're going to start the game. How that sound? All right. Where did you and Kiana's issue start?
go right into it. Um, I to be honest, I know the first time I ever ran into her, it was when I was doing Side Chicks. She would come on and try to fight with me, argue with me, cussing and doing all this stuff. This was probably about 2 years ago. Probably like 2 years ago when I was real heavy in Side Chicks. She would go around the app saying stuff, but back then I used to ignore. Back then, you couldn't pay me to pay you attention. Like I did not go back and forth with creators. I did not go back and forth with the only people I did go back and forth with my comments. I've always liked that with my comments. But I used to ignore her. I just thought she was weird. And then she became a character over here. But so this was like probably 2 years ago.
So y'all got long beef. That's why I'm glad I asked the question. I would have thought that this just started.
She has a long beef. I never paid her any attention. I used to ignore her. Never went back and forth with her. I just used to ignore her. I thought she was crazy.
So where was the trigger?
Well, okay, I can tell you the trigger. Well, I could say too what happened, how she came back over here. So she ended up coming in my room one day, and I'm like, I see you up in here, Kiana. You don't like me, but you stay coming in my room. And she came in a box, and she was like, I don't got no issue with you. That's old, da 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 da. So that's how she ended up coming over here in my panel and stuff. She kind of slid her way back up in here. But what the breaking point for me? So she said a lot of things. She's talked about my health, you know what I'm saying, which fibroids and stuff like that is really serious. My mama told me not to tell everybody what I was doing with my surgery and things like that. So a lot of people didn't know what I was doing except for people that was close to me. When she was walking around saying that I sit in blood and, like just real weird stuff that was lies. It just was annoying. He's sitting in a panel having topics about me getting fired. Just like everything she would say about me was lies. And it was just annoying. But what my trigger was when she started picking with the young girls. When she was instigating that. I felt like they young, stay out of it, leave people alone. And when I saw her kept instigating in that, that's when I was like, okay, you want to do something, let's fight. Because she was going back telling Dime, she was giving Dime all these. She had Dime, no shade to Dime, but she had Dime out here like jumping in panels, like, did you say this? Did you say that? And she was putting stuff in her head. And of course, because Dime fucked with her, she believed in what she's saying, but she was not giving her to context and she wasn't being honest. And it was getting annoying. So I ended up that night that I ended up saying what I said. I just was fed up with it. I was just like, you know what? Let's go.
That answers another question for me because another question I had on here was people are claiming this is a new tea. Is it or are you just tired? But you just answered that saying that.
Yeah, I'm the same person I've always been. When I get to that point, you take me there, I'm gonna go there. I don't know if people remember back when I was into it with the red pill men. Like I stood on their neck when I was into it with Poozy. I stood on her neck. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, I will keep going, and I won't stop. You will fold before I fold, and you can ask anybody who folded with the red pill men, who folded with a girl. I will beat a dead horse. I will keep fucking with you and trolling you until you wave your red flag. That's why I don't like doing it, because I will waste time. I will put aside shit I got going on to fuck with you and do a you on you. And people can't take it when I do that. Now I'm a bully. Now I'm a new person. Now I've been this way. You just got me to this level. You asked for it. Now you got it.
Okay. So, all right. Next question. We already know where you and HB issue began. What I want to know is, as a woman, do you have any regrets in what you said about that situation?
What I said about what situation? Which one?
The situation like coming out on your platform in January and everything.
The one regret I have is allowing myself to take that story and read it publicly. I think I should have vetted it more or just stayed out of it. But everything with that situation happened in real time. And it was so many things happening at once. When I'm telling you I'm getting emails from other people, I'm getting messages here, I'm getting threats here. It was so much stuff happening in one. So the biggest thing that I regret out of the whole thing is just handling it at all. My opinion is my opinion, and my opinion stands, right? But I don't have factual information. I don't know, and I'm gonna say it again. I cannot confirm or deny what that situation was, true, false. It wasn't enough for me to do that, but it was brought to me. Um, I just hate that I handled it. I hate that I did it. That's the most that I could say. I hate the whole that I covered the any. I hate that I covered it in totality.
While I'm on the subject, so I can go ahead and get these questions out the way to get my anxiety out the way. I was looking for that question because I got quite a few questions. Actually, I'm going to just go ahead and switch it in and out. What message do you have for people bringing up your daughter's past?
One, if you're using it to hurt me, you're only hurting traffic victims. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not hurting me with it. It doesn't hurt me. I brought it to awareness because it needed to be brought to awareness. And of course she knows. We talk about it. She knows what I talk about. She's given me permission to talk about it. I don't talk about her experience because that's her experience. I talk about my experience as a mother. Any mother that has had a runaway, any mother that has had to deal with a teenager, with boys, pregnancy, whatever, we go through with our teenagers. I think that a lot of moms go through this, but they don't talk about it. They don't publicly, even, they don't talk about it publicly because they get judged. The first thing people think is it's something that we're doing wrong as parents, right? So a lot of parents, they suffer in silence because they don't have nobody to talk to. They don't have nobody that's going to understand. I think as a mother, any parent that's ever been through it, I hope that they can feel empowered to come forth and to tell their story and to help other parents that need the support to know that you can be the best parent that you can be. You could be the best mother. You could provide your kid with all that they need and want, but they still make their own choices. You can't protect them from everything, even if you want to. And I don't want any parent to get discouraged by whatever it is that they're dealing with. It's a hard pill to not know where your kid is when you wake up, is to not to even be able to sleep at night at times. You know what I'm saying? To wonder, is somebody, do somebody have her, or is she out there just kicking and having fun? You don't know whether to be mad or you want to be sad. You know what I'm saying? So those things that I brought to the forefront was to help other people. It doesn't hurt me. I've been through it. I've already healed from it. I've already walked through it. And I use everything I've been through as a testimony to help other people. So you can't hurt me with that. But there are really true victims that get trafficked in the real world, right? And for people to say the things that they say, like you could prevent trafficking, you can stop it from happening, y'all out of your mind to think that. You get what I'm saying? A kid can be a runaway and get trafficked. A kid could be getting trafficked and still be going home and be under the influence under their predator. You know what I'm saying? And won't tell you shit. You won't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? They're in their mind. I'ma hurt your family. I'ma hurt your mama. You better not say nothing. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what they're going through in that moment. So I just say, if you want to use it to bring in awareness. If you're using it to be a flex, just pray to God that you ain't got no trauma that I know about, because I'm a smashing in your. I'm going to hurt you with your own shit. So if you ain't healed from your own trauma, I advise you not to come for me and mine. That's all I'm saying. If you ain't healed from your shit, you might not want to step over here, because I'm going to hurt you with your own truth. That's all.
Do you have an opinion on what Chef did to Asimone?
You and me will never part, not the doctor. Ain't no ocean. What was the question?
Do you have an opinion on what Chef did to Asimone?
No, I think she could have told her. I think she could have told her, but I do think after listening to Chef and hearing the whole thing 360, I do think she didn't take Heartbreaker serious. When Heartbreaker said that she was gonna do what she do, say Simone was sitting in a group with them, they was all kicking and cackling. So I do think that she didn't take her seriously, but I think that that could have ended really bad if well, now that I've seen the Atlanta trip, I don't think shit would happen. I'll just say that.
Okay. With you being married previously, do you have regrets in how you approach Kiana's marriage?
Hell no. I still ain't done. I get my shirt made tomorrow. Listen, let me tell you something, she goes. I am aspiring her to do better as a wife. Since I done read her, she done fucked them twice a day. You know what I'm saying? She laying, she doing more. She laid and cuddled with him the other day. She went out to dinner with him and shit, and showed everybody. I mean, I don't know if he happy. I don't know if he's probably upset with me. He probably gonna give me a phone call and tell me why the fuck did you do this, because I was minding my business and I was chilling and now you got her in my face. He might be mad, but I don't feel bad about a goddamn thing. And if she keep fucking with me, I'm gonna keep going, and she better hope I don't give him a call and ask him to cut my grass. Now, if she leave me alone, I'll be done. Like, just leave me the fuck alone.
Answering that, I think it's time for us to move to the game for a second, you guys. It is time for Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. Again, if you are just joining, the rules of the game are I'm going to name a creator. If she feels like there is tea that she can drop, she's going to drop the tea. If there isn't any tea that she has or she's cool with them, then she's going to cop a plea. Okay, so that way y'all know how I go. All right, so Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. Aries.
Cop a plea.
Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. Corey.
Kari is a sweetheart. Let me just say that. You could catch the tea about Kari. It ain't really no tea, but Kari is really good people. Kari is good people on the back end, maybe, and I don't think he want people to know that, right? So it's tea, because he's not an asshole in real life. He's just not. He really wants to help. He has a lot of information. It'd be wrong sometimes. He'd be loud and wrong even on the back end, but he has good intentions.
Tea or Cop a Plea. Trip.
I don't know her. Cop a plea. I don't really know her.
Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. Crown.
Cop a plea. I would never. You never make me do it.
Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. Clapback.
Oh, Clapback. Clapback is a ladies' man, y'all, in real life. I met him in Texas. He be out there getting the women, but he talk too much and he don't like the group that he in. Clapback knows that them men ain't shit on the red pill side, and he sit with him and align with him, but he tells everything, y'all. He done told us about soft fucking Lady O. He done told us about Lower having a girlfriend. Like, he done told us, I mean, Clapback gives the tea. He spills the tea.
Since you already added, that name was on my list. Saul.
Oh. Well, I mean, allegedly, he fucked Lady O. And she didn't get no O.
Oh. Sorry, that just was fitting for the moment. Sorry. All right, Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. Poozy.
Poozy's coming around. I could cop a plea with Poozy. Poozy's coming around. She's finding her way. I already got no tea. All these people really give you tea on themselves. I don't really talk to them on the back end. They ain't got no secrets.
I know you're gonna be funny in this one. So Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. Kiana.
Kiana's miserable. She's miserable. We can all see that she's a miserable woman. She's trying to find a way to. She wants to be a villain. She wants to be a villain. Like she aims to be a villain, but she really ain't ready for what comes with being a villain because she still finagles her way back in groups and cliques. You know what I'm saying? And she don't stand on really being a villain because she really can't stand alone. She's a liar. She doesn't have a read for anybody because you can't read shit if you ain't telling the truth. I don't think if you reading people and you lying and everything that you say, that's not a read. It's not a read at all. So she can't read. She damn near can't write. You know what I'm saying? I don't fucking know. She's not happy in her life. Her husband isn't happy in his marriage. That's obvious. And she got a lot of money, but no joy.
Last two before we get back to the questions. Catch this tea or cop this plea. A. Simone. Since I already mentioned her name, I'm trying to get the main names already mentioned out.
She's a floozy. I love A. Simone, but she's a floozy. I think a lot of women on this app are floozies. I think that they're thirsty. I think a lot of them are looking for love in all the wrong places. And a lot of them throw their pussy at a real nigga and ain't even a real nigga. And then they get mad when the real nigga ain't real nigga. And then they be victims. And I'm saying, Simone is a victim, but Simone, she's a floozy. And I love her. I love her to death. But she be throwing it and busting it open real wide, you know. And I'm not saying literally, but they virtual floozies. A lot of these women are just virtual floozies.
As an off-book question, I am proud of you because I remember when I came in your live to roast because you said you don't roast like that. I don't know where the fuck you lied at because that's clearly a fucking lie. But I am proud of you because this shit is funny as fuck. Y'all don't care, y'all. I'm gonna laugh, especially since y'all already trying to eat me up for my interviews. Anyway, I'm definitely gonna laugh. Anyway, you ready to get back to the questions? All right. So, how do your family and friends feel about your platform?
My family and friend loves my platform, but they cannot stay in it too long. They be ready to pull the fuck up. Okay. So I don't want my family and friends to be watching me. I don't like them to watch me because they take it more personal than I do. If that makes sense. And that's why I think a lot of people got to be careful because motherfuckers will fuck around and find out because it's people watching that you don't even know watching. You get what I'm saying? It's people that's paying attention that you don't know paying attention, and people don't play by people, right? So my family and friends, they can't do it too much because they be ready to pull the fuck up in real time.
And people in the comments are saying they're going back to calling people floozies, so thank you for doing that. Tea time. So are you and Chef okay now or no? Like, is everything cool now or?
Talk, but I still have a lot of love for Chef. I think that things happen the way it happened, but if Chef called me today, I'll talk to her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of them people, like, if I ever loved you once, I love you. You know what I'm saying? If we could forgive, I feel like as women, if we could forgive these whack-ass niggas for fucking our heart over, for dragging us and hurting us, what's the point of not being able to forgive somebody we once called a sister or we once called a friend, right? So, if she was to call me today, if she came up in here right now, motherfucker, come on through, slide on me, and then she ain't gotta explain shit. It just is what it is.
By the way, let me know if you ever need, because I know you said you was doing your hair and get dressed. If you get dressed, let me know because I will turn on music for a second. We can always do a quick commercial break because I got. Oh, you said you're gonna put your green screen on?
Yeah.
Okay. So,
my clothes is already ready out.
All right, we're gonna start getting into the real shit, which the platform questions are gonna transition into the messy questions, just letting you know how it's getting ready to go. So, do you feel your friendships will ruin your platform?
Hold on. Why what?
Do you feel your friendships will ruin your platform?
I think my platforms intervene in my friendships before my friendships intervene in my platform because I don't let people that are friends of mine run my platform, run my space, if that makes sense. I don't let nobody to use they moderation privileges for their personal reasons. I don't let nobody tell me what to say and what to do. I don't let nobody tell me how to talk. If you my friend and you come up in here, you gonna get the same energy anybody else get. You don't get no special privileges and ain't no sense of entitlement. So I think it may ruin my friendships if they expect something more from me, probably. You know what I'm saying? Because some people want a sense of, they have a different expectation that I'm probably not going to give.
Definitely understand that. So, kind of in the same sentence, with recent events, do you still consider yourself having friends on here? And I put friends around, a quote around friends, I'm sorry, because I know that we all consider there different levels of friendship. So, what I mean by friends is actual people that you can confide in.
Yeah, I do. I still have friends on here. Yeah, I do.
All right. Now, I told you it was going to transition into the messy questions. So, well, first, actually, this is a little bit easier. Where did you get the idea for X Files?
It was a clip, and it's actually on my page of a young lady had brought her ex on a show and asked him what could she have done differently as a woman. And the ex I gave her probably the most honest and rawest feedback. So I kind of feel like a lot of times when we are single or we break up with people, we stay in victimness, and we always think like we were the perfect partner. But sometimes just because you're a good woman or a good man don't mean you was a good partner. So I kind of think that people need to be realistic with themselves and they need to know the truth and be able to grow and evolve if they want to be better in another relationship. You need to know what you could work on as a partner instead of always feeling like you was the best person in the world and the best partner in the world. Sometimes people need to know the truth. So that's what made me come up with X-Files. And the first person that I did bring on X-Files was one of my exes.
Okay, yeah, I didn't get to see that one. I do want to ask off but question, how was that? Like, was there anxiety behind it being the fact that you had to hear the truth for yourself?
My ex, it was before I started the X-Files show. So I interviewed him on my live one day, which made me say I'm gonna start a show with it because he was very transparent, he was very vulnerable, and he said it himself. I'm a good woman. Shit, goddamn, I'm a good woman and a good partner. He was the problem, and he admitted that. But it was refreshing to hear, and it was a refreshing for people to know. You know what I'm saying? That there are some people that just ain't ready. You get what I'm saying? So he was a good man, but just not a good partner for him. If that makes sense.
I actually like that because a lot of times as women, we do blame ourselves. I would love to come on the show, but at the same time, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not adult enough for that yet because niggas say the wrong thing. And we're gonna have a problem. So,
Come on, you can do it.
it's a couple of them where it's like if he say the wrong thing, I'm gonna you gonna see me crash out in 4K on this on this damn app. So I don't even want to go there.
But with X-File too, I think what people don't know, a lot of people do come up on the panel, but they don't have to. So X-File is for them to hear it themselves. But a lot of people, when we first started X-File, I don't know if you came in the beginning, people were anonymous. So I would talk to the ex and the person would maybe email me or maybe message me. But exes started coming up in the panel because the men were they were telling too much. So they had to clear their name. But for the most part, it's really anonymous. So people don't have to come up in the panel. They don't even have to know who you are.
I might think about it. I don't know. I might take it back to the anonymous aspect.
Come on, girl.
I might think about it. But I do got a question. So which story was worst to break on your platform, Chef or Shahart?
What? Chef or Shahart?
Yeah.
Chef. That was like Shahart. Me and Shahart was cool, but me and Shahart weren't friends. Like Chef was my friend. Like that was the worst and the most hurtful to break over here. I always said if me and Chef ever had it out, nobody would ever know. Like I never that story breaking over here with that was that hurt my soul.
I only asked because the Shy Heart situation was long going. That's the only reason why I asked with
Well, the
that one.
Shy Heart situation hurt for me because Shy Heart was supposed to be anonymous. And if anybody ever write me and they want to be anonymous, they can be anonymous. They don't have to be known who they are. So Chef Shyheart was supposed to be anonymous and her name got leaked by the person. So I felt obligated to protect her because it wasn't supposed to be known that it was her. You know what I'm saying? So I held on to that because that was my protective mode because I didn't know that it was gonna, it was gonna go that way.
Yeah, and I can understand, especially if you were expecting it to stay anonymous. Like, that makes a lot more sense now.
Yeah, it backfired on me. It backfired on me.
Well, I do have some more questions, but I want to get back to the game for a second. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, we're going to get back to catch this tea or cop a plea. And catch this tea or cop a plea, Kappa.
Um, I like Kappa. I like Kappa. Um, I think Kappa. I think Kappa and Blaze been dragging it for too long, in my opinion. But I told Kappa that I think that their constant need to drag each other. I think it's a little much. And I think that, but who's to tell people what to do and when to let go of something? That's pretty much all I think of Kappa. I think that sometimes Kappa will. And I think Kappa knows this. I think sometimes Kappa will band together with the worst of the worst if it involves Blaze. And I think that can be her Achilles heel. Because sometimes she would align herself with people that are even worse than what she think he is because they have now the common enemy. If anybody fall out with Blaze, anybody have a beef with Blaze, Kappa be on it. And I think that can be her weakness on this app.
I was not expecting that one to be a difficult one on everything I love. So, like, I'm sorry.
I love Kappa though. I love Kappa.
Okay. Sorry. I be always nervous during these things anyway. So if y'all ever see me nervous laughing, that's normal because I always be nervous in these interviews anyway. Catch this tea or cop a plea, Black Diamond.
You know what? Well, I'm so it's so funny. You say her because in the beginning, I don't know how long the interview is, but in the beginning, people used to try to pit me and Diamond against each other when we first started out. Me and Diamond were probably the two biggest female Black creators on this side of TikTok, and a lot of people thought that we were supposed to be enemies. So when a lot of people think we were supposed to be enemies, like the mafia wasn't nothing to be played with. The mafia was motherfucking bullies. I would be in my own, I didn't know Diamond that well. I would be in my own space and them motherfuckers used to be coming over there dropping diamonds in the motherfucking chat and shit. Just picking and shit, and I told you I didn't go back and forth with creators at the time. So I had a little disdain for Diamond in the beginning because I felt like, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand like her turnover rate with people was so fast. The way she used to scream for the gifts, no matter what. I used to think I judged her. I never judged her publicly. I judged her from my own lens. And as time went on, and that's why I think people shouldn't speak on things prematurely because when you start walking in them shoes, you start to understand what you didn't understand because you're walking in them, right? So as time went on, I really started to respect Diamond more. It was like I said, I used to didn't understand. I used to be like, I don't know why people keep leaving her platform. Why people keep, why her friendships can't last. I used to think she was a problem. I used to think she was a big problem, and me and her had a little brief thing, which I won't discuss on this app because it's neither here nor there. But when I started going at the Red Pill men, Diamond is the one who extended an olive branch. And it was real dope. Like, I was one day I think I was in Clap Live. I was going at it with Clap. And Diamond just came in there throwing gifts. And when she threw the gifts, she didn't have to say shit. It was kind of like I've been there. I've been where you are. I know where you are. It was like a sister thing. Like she reached her hand out and like kind of let me know, you know, I've been there, and you know, the same thing. Me and Diamond were co-workers on the Roku show. I don't think people know that. We did Roku. We both had Rokus. We both, did the same kind of thing. But Diamond is the one that put me on the game. Yeah, I know she hates when I say this because she don't like back in conversations to come up. But Diamond is the one that put me up on game of how to make a bag on the app, how to really make a bag on the app. She actually talked to me and told me how to do it. You know what I'm saying? And not to be messy, not being messy doing it. It was just it's a strategy that you have to use. And she gave me that. She actually gave me the strategy. She gave it to me. You know what I'm saying? And she wasn't, some people won't give it to you. They're selfish. They'll gatekeep. And she didn't do that. And I gained a lot of respect for her in that because she didn't have to. She didn't have to do that. Right? So, I have a lot of respect for Diamond, a lot more respect for Diamond because what Diamond is doing now, she gets to see, she's sitting at a level where she gets to see where she used to be with the creators. She used to go back and forth. She used to, be arguing with people. People don't know that because things have changed, but Diamond used to
You
be
breaking
in
up
these
a little
streets.
bit.
Huh?
I said you breaking up a little bit.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Diamond used to be in these streets going back and forth too. So I have a level of respect for her because I actually was going to give her when I was going to do the awards, even when we wasn't cool, we wasn't talking, we wasn't on no good energy. I was going to give her an award for, an honorary mention, like I was doing remember I was going to do the Dysfunctional Family Reunion Awards. She was
Mhm.
going to get an iconic award because she's done shit on this app that ain't nobody done yet. She's done shit on this app that ain't nobody done yet. So I got a lot of respect for her. I can't hold you.
Okay, period. Catch this tea or cop a plea. Hulk.
He's a hoe, and he need his ass whooped. Hulk is a hoe, and he need his ass whooped, and he needs to sit his ass down somewhere. Um, he needs. I think a lot of these men, they need to fucking heal. They need to fucking heal too. I think these men go around here, they do the shit that they do, and they ain't really healing. You know what I'm saying? I think he talked too much. I think he needs to stop telling his business to other women. Stop pillow fucking talking. And I think that he needs to man up and do better with the relationships that he chooses and the one that he entertains. That's it. He's a little hussy. He's a hussy. Okay? He's a hussy. Damn hussy.
So we got Paloozy and we got Hussy on the list. Okay. All right. So this question is actually going to lead into my next messy questions. Catch this tea or cop a plea, AP.
You full of shit, Shigo. You full of shit. I just want you to know you full of shit.
I just do the
Uh,
interviews. Y'all are the ones that have the content. I ask the questions based on the content.
Let me say this. I actually really did like AP. You want to know, I'm just gonna say it all. When I really liked AP when she started coming around, I think she had softened up a lot. I know AP used to be on the camera screaming before I even knew her, right? She used to be screaming, she used to be going at the men and shit like that. And AP and a few other women are the reason why I wish I never went at the red pill men. Because somewhere around there they got me fucked up. I don't know if they thought I hate that. Okay, well, tea time is on these men, so now she hates men with us. So now she's gonna just, women don't get held accountable. We don't talk about women no more. We just gonna drag the men. They are the reason I wish I never even dragged them. But when AP, I think AP is a unaccountable. She has no accountability. She doesn't. She deflects every time, and I like anytime you say anything to her is but this person did this or but y'all ain't say nothing about this person doing this and but this and but that, and I think she doesn't stand on anything that she does. It's always yeah I did this but yeah but, and I think if she stood on business and she stood in her shit she would grow from it, but she's not growing because she wants everybody else. It's like she wants a level of fairness that she will never get, you know. So I have grown a dislike for her. Even when the Hulk situation happened, I still had a love for her. But over time, I've grown a dislike for her, a distaste for her, because she's dragging a lot of things. She drags a lot of things and she stays in victimhood. And I don't like anybody that lives in victimhood. I just don't. And I am glad that we're no longer friends because I can't be friends with nobody like that.
Okay, I understand your perspective on that. I do have to ask, as I do with the other situations, just so we can go and get it out the way. Where did that issue start?
It started with the Hulk situation. It started with Hulk. Like, there was no beef between us. Even when she came to me about Hulk, I was very caring and loving to her. It started, I guess she felt like I didn't take her side. And once she felt like I didn't take her side, that's when it came. And then when she kept going and going and going, it got worse and worse and worse. Like I was trying to still like let things die and everything and still be have a love for her. I didn't drag her. I didn't talk about her. But the more that this go on, the more I dislike her.
Besides the people mentioned, do you have any disdain for anyone else on the app?
I don't care enough. Um, I don't care enough about people on this app to the point where I can be like, I don't like this person. Like, it's some people on here. A lot of people need to heal. A lot of people are hurting on this platform and they use this platform as a way to bleed on other people. And I think that a lot of us, including the people that you named, are dope as fuck in our own way. I think we're dope as fuck. You got a person that sells houses, you got a person that has a business with barbecue sauce, you got a person that you got people that's good marketing, and I think that us as especially the women on this platform, we dope as hell. We bring so much to the table, but the nastiness, the ugliness, the constant need to drag it kind of waters that shit down. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care enough to dislike a person enough. Like even these people like Kiana and them, my people in real life don't know shit about these people. They don't know shit about these people. The only people that know about these people is maybe people that watch me, and they still don't know about these people. So it don't bother me enough.
Do you still consider yourself friends with Hulk after this incident?
Yeah, like let me tell you something. Our friends fuck up, right? Our friends fuck up. It don't mean that like if everybody stop friending me because of the shit that I done, I probably wouldn't have no friends. You get what I'm saying? I can't control what somebody do as my friend. Do he need to stand on business? Absolutely. Am I gonna be on his ass about making sure that girl get her money back? Absolutely. But I'm not fucking this nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't go around here telling my friends, hey, you're wrong, you need to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm never talking to you again because you're, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers, they fuck up. If they, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be running around here not friends with a lot of my female friends and shit they do in their relationships. I am not finna stop being friends with nobody because of how they handle their relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not doing that. Because guess what? These women still fucking them. They still fucking with them.
All right, so I do have to ask, just because I'm interested, is there beef with Lady Essence? Like, why was that situation? Do you feel like you came a little bit hard at her in that situation?
I've been holding that in for a long time. I've been holding that in for a long time. I wasn't able to say nothing because I wasn't supposed to know, but I knew. And that's really hard for me to hold shit in like that because when I feel like a motherfucker being fake, I can't. It's hard for me to be fake with you. You get what I'm saying? I don't like the way Essence. I like Essence, but I don't like the fakeness. I don't like the walking around here like I'm a lady. I move like this, but behind closed doors, you not really like that. You ain't cut like that. You know what I'm saying? You done befriended a woman that you know you want to fuck her nigga. You know you want to fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And you know what it was. And I feel like at that point, I don't fuck with. I can't fuck with women like that. Like me and my friends, me and my girls, we don't cross each other over no nigga. We don't get close to the next bitch because we like the nigga that they fucking with. If I know I like this nigga, I'm not finna get close to his ex. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think, I think as women, we let pickle really, really get in the way. That Coke is community dick, according to this platform. And for motherfuckers to be able to cross and bypass each other and sit up with each other knowing you trying to get that dick, that shit's weird as fuck to me. So no, I think I gave her exactly what I've been wanting to give her. I just couldn't say shit. And it may be fake because I wasn't at liberty to say shit. I would have made get into it with somebody else because I wasn't supposed to know. But since they put it out there, well shit, now I could get the it's a relief. I feel better. I feel like I lost 10 pounds.
Well, do you feel Chef's situation damaged your platform at all?
Absolutely not. When the chef situation happened, this is the thing about this platform. This platform likes victims, right? So when everybody thought they can come rub my back and all that stuff, I think people don't realize how this shit went down. When everybody thought they come rub my back and shit, my platform actually was growing. More people was coming. Even people that was enemies was coming. OT, OT, OT. You know what I'm saying? Because people want to validate you, right? I think that people forget. I think that when I went back over there that day that I did that thing on Impulse, I think that it gave people something to think that there was more to it than what we said, right? I think that gave people a thought of, oh, it's something more. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's something Chef ain't telling. It's a secret about tea time, which there isn't. So I think that made people think that there was some tea on me, but I don't think it messed with my platform. I think that I don't think half of the motherfuckers that follow or be in these lives fuck with us at all. They fuck with the drama, right? Genuine support is the people that are solid through it all. They with you through the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs. They're supporting, they subscribing, they gifting, they pouring love into you. And that's on a consistent basis, not when it's just bullshit, not when you sad, not, you know what I'm saying? So if my numbers go down, the motherfuckers that's in here, 300-400 people that's in here, those are my genuine supporters. Them 1.5K people up here, them people that's here for drama. They just won't mess. So I don't give a fuck about that. So no, my platform wasn't affected at all because people that know.
All right. Do you feel like in recent days you had a mad day?
What's a mad day? The mad day the people be having?
Yeah, the mad day when we just come on here, you just fed the fuck up and you just started spilling tea on everything.
I think mad day on this app is people that spill back in, right? People that show text messages, they put up the text messages, they tell all the back end private conversations on the back end. No. Everything I've done has happened publicly on this app. You get what I'm saying? The only one I did probably have a mad day with was AP. When I said what I said about her trauma. I say that probably was a mad, yeah. That probably was a mad day. Because that was told to me in private.
I love the transparency. Um, why do you think your friends bring mess in your space knowing where it will go?
Because I got a big platform. And they ain't got no fucking respect. They know if they bring it over here, it's gonna get heard, and people gonna see, and they gonna know, but they don't be ready. See, this is the thing. People be spilling that shit, but they don't be ready for what come with it, right? Because it don't end here. So when they spill it over here, this is just a start. Now it's all over, and then you want to go around telling everybody else to shut up and don't talk about it. So I think that there is a lack of respect, and I think it's just a lack of respect. Because that's how I feel right now. Like, to come over here and do that shit, I think that's wrong. I think it's wrong. I think what Shatonia did is wrong, but Shatonia's not my friend, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, my friends ain't done it. People just do it. My friends ain't spilled no tea. Only person that did that shit, it was AP. But now that you think about, my friends ain't done
I
that.
honestly thought Shatonia was your friend. I ain't gonna lie. I thought that was
No. I like Shatonia, but she not my friend. No.
okay. So, platform question. You are the same person we loved in the live with Peach. Everybody was basically glorifying you for what you did in that, and then weeks later, everybody is against you. How does that feel?
No way. Um, that's this app. That's this app. That's what comes with this app. Right? I don't feel no way about it. What I did for Peaches was because I care about, but because I seen a woman that was going through something, a woman that has tried, a woman that was that life just happens, right? And I felt like instead of judging this woman and instead of saying, talking about this woman, I think as women sometimes we need to see stuff like that and just reach out and be like, let's just pour into, you know what I'm saying? Let's just pour. So what I did for Peach wasn't for any recognition or was for anybody to like me for the rest of the time on this app. It was because she needed it. She needed some pouring. She needed some sisterly love. She ain't done nothing to nobody. She ain't done nothing but lost her goddamn job. You know what I'm saying? For people to drag her and treat her like, any like we beyond losing our job or we beyond situations happening, it was baffling to me. So I decided that I wanted to do something for her because she needed it, because she just needed it. She needed it.
Listen, we appreciate you for that. I asked the question because I myself, being somebody that used to screen record, pay attention a lot to the comments, and did notice the flip and change of a lot of people that were in that same live saying how they always respected you, they always know you to do stuff like this. Be the same people that when this situation is going on, basically flip sides. And yes, I'm calling out the comment because I said what I said. So that is the reason why I asked that question. But platform question for you to get to some questions that are a little bit easier. When I ask this question, I'm speaking of on the outside. Has your family been affected by the recent beefs you've been in, like in their personal life outside the app?
My family? No. No, people have. I mean, like I said before, I've had people message my daughter, my youngest daughter. Actually, people have jumped in her DM or her business page, and sent like nasty messages. But my daughters know who they. My daughters are built tough for tough too. My daughters just thought it was weird. Like they just thought it was weird shit. But as far as personally affected, no. But yeah. Actually, when they called DCFS, on me.
Okay, see, I'm glad you brought that up because it's a good thing that it's not on the app. But I thought I remember that happening, and when I tried to search it, I couldn't find shit. So that's the reason why I didn't put a question about it. But do you have like not? Do you have any idea who did it? How did it feel going through that experience?
Um, I was disgusted with that because um I just feel like that's an ultimate low. It's an ultimate low to falsely accuse someone, and they literally gave details. They literally said that I elbowed him while I was on live and knocked him to the floor, and stuff like that. So they actually gave a detailed situation that never occurred. Um, so I think what hurt me the most is one, I wasn't home. My grandma had passed away, so I was out of town. And for my grandson to have to go in a room with a stranger and have to take off his shirt, have to answer questions to somebody he didn't know. And we teach kids about boundaries. We teach kids about their bodies. We teach kids about stuff. And then for that, his boundaries to be crossed and personal space to be invaded because some dumb person on the internet wanted to be malicious to his grandmother. You know what I'm saying? That was an ultimate low for me. Because that affected him directly. It affected him. It affected that. It didn't affect it affected him, you know?
I am so sorry that you had to experience that. Everybody knows that one thing I don't play with and will never play with is children. And then also on top of that, doing fake reports, knowing that there is actual services that could be used towards people that need it is crazy. So I am so sorry that you had to go through that. Um, will you be handling friendships different in the future with what you've gone through?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay, this one might come with a deep message. How do you feel about people entitling you a pick me?
Oh, I don't give a fuck about that shit. Um, these recent events that just happened, she go. If I'm a pick me, where the niggas at? Because if anything, these recent events should show I'm far from a pick me because I should be somewhere, a nigga having a mad day on me or a person having a mad day on me, and it should be some shit that been exposed already, right? Where that shit at? So obviously I must not be.
I don't know. I'm supposed to be a slut, and I ain't got no niggas either, child. So I can't answer
All
that
I'm
question.
saying. It don't add. It don't add. When you label people stuff and it don't add, it don't match. That's the part because if I was a pick me, I'm sorry, I'm just putting my earrings on. I apologize, y'all. If I was a pick me, um, first of all, it ain't hard to be picked. I don't think people understand that. It's not hard to be picked. It's not hard to get a nigga. It ain't hard to get a man to lay up with you, hold your cuddle with you. That shit is not hard at all, right? But apparently on this app, it's hard to not want to throw your pussy at these niggas because a lot of women throwing their pussy at these niggas on this app. And I ain't one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, if anything, y'all might want to come up with another name. Skip me or, something like that. But I'll be a pick me if that's what they want. I'll be whatever they need me to be.
Not a skip me. I don't know. That's funny as hell.
Please don't pick me. Please don't pick me.
I like that name. I'm a skip me. I'm sorry, that got me cracking up. So we got Floozy, we got Skip Me, and Hussy. There we go. Okay. Just making sure that y'all keep up with the list of terms. And while y'all are writing those terms down, we are going to get back to the game. Ladies and gentlemen, again, the game is Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea, where if Tea Time has some tea for the name that I give, then she's going to give the tea. If she wants to cop a plea because either she doesn't have anything to give or because she's cool with them, she's going to cop a plea. So, Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. Manny.
I love Manny. Am I supposed to spill tea on him? Like, is this
Your tea could be what you think about him. It doesn't have to be tea.
They said what you do now. You ain't do nothing, Poozy. Poozy, you didn't do nothing. I love Manny. I think Manny was very strategic in his game. Manny, Manny used to be a troll. He come around here kicking shit off and stuff like that, and he built his platform. Oh, I'm muted. Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
No. Can you hear me, Chico? I love Manny. I think Manny was very strategic. I think that this shows you this platform. Manny was one of the most hated before he started his platform. I don't know if y'all remember that. People did not like Manny. They thought he had ill intentions. They thought he was messy. They thought that he, and that's why I say I don't really care about what the people say on his platform about me because Manny was one of the most hated and now he's one of the most loved.
Clock that tea, because we all, as live streamers, got to go through. It seems like it's not even an initiation process at this point. You got to go through a couple fights to make sure that you stay in the game, because otherwise, if you don't have haters, then you are not doing what you're supposed to be doing. So
Yep.
shout out to Manny. All right, catch this tea or cup of plea breaking.
I'm still trying to figure out Breaking. One thing I like about Breaking, he don't let nobody, um, like say for instance, he fuck with you, she go, he not gonna let nobody alter that. He not gonna let nobody come in and be like, nah, I don't fuck with Shigo, you shouldn't fuck with Shigo. He ain't gonna do that. So I love the fact that Manny stay loyal to who it is that he fuck with unless you do something to make him not want to fuck with you. Manny's Breaking. Did I say Breaking or Manny? He stand.
You said Manny, but I got you.
Breaking. Manny solid too. He is solid too. He ain't gonna let you do that either. Braid will play devil's advocate when nobody else wants to. Um, he about his bag, which I like that. I like his vision. I like his vision, and I like that he's sticking to it. But Braid is young, so he gonna be one cold motherfucker when he grow when he get into this. He still got a lot of things to learn. So, but he's young, so he got time. I think that like sometimes he'll let like he's forgiving. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm forgiving, so I can't really say nothing about being forgiving. He's forgiving. He's very forgiving. Very forgiving.
And shout out to Burger King and the Kingdom as well. Catch this tea or cop a plea, Bella.
Why y'all be doing this to me? I like Bella. I like Bella. Um, I like the fact Bella don't clear up shit, but I hate the fact Bella don't clear up shit. Did that make sense? It's like a double edged sword, right? She don't clear up shit, but she don't clear up shit. And that could be a gift and a curse because some things don't need to be cleared up, but I think some things do. Right? I think sometimes where it might count, you might need to clear some shit up and you might need to go ahead and stand on business. And I don't think she does that enough. But I do like the fact when she be like, I ain't clearing shit up. So it's like I think that if she starts to clear up what needs to be cleared up on her and her discernment, I think Bella will get a lot more respect than she does. I think that's where people lost respect for her when it's like, okay, I run a thing, but I gotta stand on like kind of like with X Files, right? Ain't nobody gonna be cool with me calling my they exes if I can't get in one of mine. You get what I'm saying? At some point, you got to stand on business. At some point, you got to be accountable. At some point, you got to take ownership. So when you don't do that, people don't respect you. People respect the nastiest people on this app. Why? Because they stand on who they are. They say, this is who I am. This is what I said. This is how I say it. So I think that if she stood more on being accountable and owning her shit and be like, fuck it, yeah, I did that shit. And what you gonna do about it? I think she would. I think she'll be back to Millie Bella.
While we are already in the category, Blaze. Catch this tea or cop a plea.
Why y'all be doing this to me? Y'all gonna get me dragged next week. I'm hiding out. I'm gonna be off for a week. I don't get Blaze. I'm still trying to figure Blaze out. I said this to Blaze after I got out the hospital. I was saying to him, he aligns himself with a woman. He said he aligns himself with a woman as a protector. But then it's like this is just my observation, and I could be wrong. Okay? He aligns himself with the woman posing as a protector. But it seems as if he uses that woman so that he can be able to fight his enemies. Right? It seems, you know what I'm saying? It seems like, okay, I'm align myself with you, but now I'm going to go to war with it. I'm going to use this platform. I'm going to use this space, and I get to, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of, I get confused with him, yeah.
You confused, you spot on. Just keep paying attention, but you spot on. You right on the right track, girl. Your car ain't going in the wrong lane.
Okay, let me keep driving. I'm keep driving. I'm turn the signal on when I need to.
Yeah, make sure you wear your seatbelt because it becomes a bumpy ride. But catch this tea or cop a plea. Dime. I thought that was easy. You just said you like Dime, so I'm throwing that in there thinking it's gonna be an easy one.
I do like Dime. Dime remind me of when I first started, right? When she first started going live, she had a lot to say about us as creators. About how we talk to our people, things like that. But I think quickly once she started building, she started to see, you know what I'm saying? She got snappy with some of the commenters, you know what I'm saying? She was blocking motherfuckers left and right, you know what I'm saying? So remember when I was saying about Diamond, how I had a perception of her, but I never verbally spoke it. Sometimes when we prematurely speak, it bites us. a little bit, because then we start experiencing exactly what we dislike about people. We start to become that, right? And I think she started to become a creator. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say she was hypocritical. I just say a lot of times people don't know until they know. So I think she learned what came with being a creator even when she didn't want to be. You know, she learned the fights that she didn't really have to fight, the how people come in and troll you, how motherfuckers will come in, you know what I'm saying, try to pin you against each other, carry you bad bones. She got to see it firsthand. And I think that I don't think she understood that at first, because when you're a panelist or a comment cousin, your perception is different. How many people you see that go live? The girl Susu went live yesterday, and she was the first that said, this shit is hard. I don't see how y'all do it, right? This is work. This is a full-time job. And people judge us from an angle that they're not even sitting in. You're judging us from downstairs or across the hall, but you're not really in the shoes of a creator until you become a creator. And you can easily say what I would never do. I'm going to talk to my people like this. I'm going to be respectful to my people. I'm going to love on my people. And then you get them people that be coming in and be like, what the fuck you want? Because I know you want something. You get what I'm saying? So I think that with her, she had to learn that way. I also think that I don't like that people go after people looks and stuff when people don't get to see them. You get what I'm saying? So I think with Dime, she went after a lot of people, and then people were quick to attack her physical once they saw her physically. You get what I'm saying? And I think that's hard, because now people are going to go straight after your physical, because that's how you were used to going after people. You know, you call people fat, you call people ugly, you've talked about people's bodies, teeth, and things like that. So now, even when I notice Dime read, I notice she puts a disclaimer with her read. You know what I'm saying? She'll say, you fat, but I know I'm fat. But she didn't used to do that. She would just read down. Now she has to use a disclaimer with her read, because people now know I see you. You get what I'm saying? So it's easy to call a big back bitch when you don't, when if you big, motherfuckers don't know you big. You get what I'm saying? So now she uses, like, I know I'm fat, but my face can't eat. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm fat, but you know what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of times people do that, but then now you deal with that coming at you all the time. You get what I'm saying? So I do like Dime. I like the fact that she does read people. She does stand on business. I do like the fact that she does have a solid support system. But I do hate the reads too, because I remember, not to play a tit for tat game, but a lot of reasons she didn't like me because she said I was a mean girl, right? A lot of them over there said I was a mean girl, only for them to become mean girls. You know what I'm saying? So I think that sometimes we call people mean girls. We say they're not girls. But it's like, I don't think that a lot of these people are girls. You know?
No, I definitely get and see that myself, but we are not clocking the tea with me. We are clocking the tea with you. So, catch this tea or cop a plea.
Oh, and I think she's a beautiful woman, by the way. I'm not talking about her looks or anything like that. I don't know if anybody said that. But I do think that a lot of times we know us, right? You know what I'm saying? So, like, when we do certain things, like the most confident motherfuckers is the motherfuckers you want to be non-confident, right? You got
Right.
Nitra, that people talk about her body, but Nitra standing who the fuck she is. She'll roll that big bitch. She'll grab that belly and she'll lift it up in your face. You know what I'm saying? You'll talk about my teeth and I'll be like, bitch, give me yours. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when you stand on you know your flaws and you stand in it. A lot of people hate you because you like you and you love you, and a lot of people haven't come in terms. I'm not saying Dime don't love herself, but a lot of these women on this app have not come in terms with who they are in they self enough where it's like, I'm gonna talk about you, but I don't understand how you comfortable with who you are when I'm not really comfortable in me. And I'm not, like I say, this is a lot of women on this app. A lot of women are not comfortable with what they see when they look in the mirror. You get what I'm saying? So they deflect and project on the other people.
I absolutely agree and understand that. And the only reason why I took a pause break is because I'm not gonna lie, you are being extremely open and transparent about how you feel about everything right now, which I highly appreciate that. I just wasn't expecting some of these people to either be difficult or to be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Because I don't really have opinion on people when I don't need to have opinion. But if you ask me, I'm gonna tell you the truth, right?
right.
Um, I like a lot of these creators. I respect a lot of these creators. We all learning, but I do think that a lot of this is growing experiences, and I think if we all can learn that, a lot of this talking about each other, a lot of this dragging wouldn't be if we actually were honest with ourselves.
That's true. And you are very honest in how you feel in that. And the same thing I said to AJ yesterday. What I respect and the reason why I request these interviews because I want to talk to people that are open minded, but I also want to talk to people that stand on what they say. Because one thing I don't want is for you to say one thing in the interview and then after this to say that that is not what you meant or that is not how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Because
I mean, I get my shit get twisted all the time. I'm gonna be dragged. I'm gonna be dragged for filth. You
oh,
know.
same here, girl. I already went through it
Yeah.
this morning. Any names that I mentioned, I'm probably gonna be on the list, but
Yeah,
it's
I'm gonna
okay
be
'cause I
dragged.
still love everybody and
But see,
always do
but
that.
but but all of these people, and let's be honest, all of these people have spoke on me. All of these people have spoke on me when given an opportunity. So I don't. I think if people really stand on business, people should respect the fact that I too can speak, have an opinion, right? If all of you guys can have an opinion on me, why can't I have my opinion? I've
Absolutely.
respected people's opinions on me. I ain't fought it. I ain't read them. Like when they had that whole, yeah, I don't know if y'all remember that whole live when they had my name. My name was strategically placed in it with all the creators, but everybody had all of these things to say about me. You know what I'm saying? But then when I did the live, to be like, okay, well, let's play the game. Everybody like, well, why my name up there? Why my name up there? What you got? You get what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, if we able to speak on people, then respect when people able to have opinion on us too.
And that's very true and very honest. So that's why
Just don't lie on me. You can feel how you want to feel about me. Just don't lie on me.
I'm
That's all
ready
I
to
ask.
check the shit. Like I said, questions need to be asked and they also need to be answered. Half of the same people that are probably gonna eat my ass up in the morning are the same people that wanted answers to these questions. So I am not scared at all, which is why I'm gonna continue going. Catch this tea or cup of plain lady essence.
Again, I like Essence. Um, I just don't like how the Shatonia stuff happened with Essence. I don't like. Thank you. I don't like. And I've said this to Essence. I've said this to Essence. I don't like I'm a lady and I'm secure when I don't really think you are. I think she seeks a lot of male validation. I do. And I've told her this. I've told all the women that do this. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the first time and last will be the last time. And what y'all think that I say is seek male validation when it comes to things because I think more on the line of a lot of men, right? But when I say seeking male validation is the doing it, the what look at but what I'm a lay, what this ass, I'm a lay, but this ass right here, like when people do that shit, it's like you won't. It's like fishing for compliments. It's fishing for people to pour. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen that with a lot of women on this app, and I think she's one of them. And again, I've said it to her too.
And quick commercial break. Thank you guys for staying tuned. And please continue to tap both screens. Please continue to make sure y'all give tea because I tried to offer her a fee, but she declined.
I did decline.
Like,
Because you're growing and we are here to help each other, right? I didn't tell nobody I didn't tell nobody this, but Tom, you said it.
but no,
But
because I hate that. It's like I got all these questions and I'm trying to offer you something. I want to do that because I feel like that's at least like, okay, at least if I ask these questions, she took it. Like
I think support is support, right? And I think you're doing something good. You're asking people, you're doing interviews, you do a good job at it. I've watched you do it and you don't got to pay me for that. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I want this for you. You get what I'm saying? I think that's how we should be more on this app. We should be more like I want you to grow. And if you need me to help you in any kind of way, I'm here to help you. You don't gotta pay me a motherfucking penny. You understand?
I appreciate it.
Because I believe this is an investment.
You and Braid King and Kappa, all of y'all said the same thing, and it's like, oh, don't make me cry because I be trying, you know what I'm saying, to make sure that everybody feels, you know what I'm saying, appreciated and everything. And like I said, with the way that the live works, everybody doesn't always tap the screen. Everybody doesn't always give. So it's like
Yeah.
if I can do what I can, then at least I know I did my part to make sure that we both, you feel what I'm saying, ate. And yes,
Yeah.
VA in the building. Shout out to my Virginia baddies. Love y'all.
Well, and let me say this: when I did Roku, the same people did it for me. Cartel was on my show. Mama C was on my show. This guy named Munson was on my show. Evans, the confidence coach, used to help me. Hoke was on my show. All of these people, my friend Latrina, a lot of people were on my show and didn't ask me for anything, right? They were just supporting me. I was getting paid for it on Roku, but people just wanted to support me. So I feel like that's what helps us grow. You know what I'm saying? When you have people, I just want to support you. You know what I'm saying? And if you need to interview me, you need to use me to do that. That's what we all should be doing. We should all be just pouring into each other and showing a level of support. Yeah, tap the screen. Send me a perfume, girl. Send me a perfume. I don't care. No, you know what I'm saying? You being here, you doing this. That's enough for me. You don't have to pay me shit. Cause there's people that didn't charge me.
Yes, and I appreciate y'all, everyone that did accept it and everyone that didn't accept it, because it is helping me grow and helping me get more
Yes.
comfortable asking the hard questions. Because I ain't gonna lie, that's the hardest part of being an interviewer is asking the hard questions, which I'm gonna segue right back into if you don't mind.
I ain't gonna say nothing. You can't make me say nothing I don't want to say.
Hey, and that I'm glad you said. God, I'm glad you said that because I'm like, if anybody's seen all of my interviews, nobody's forced to say anything. You can literally say, "I'm not going to answer that," and we're moving on.
Yes.
That simple. You see what I'm saying? So regardless of which, you know what I'm saying, most of these stories that are going on, people have already heard, but nobody knows the start to. And we can't get
Right.
the start to because there's too much screaming going on. So that is why I set up the interview so we can get the story. So if y'all gonna be mad at me, but also you're gonna be watching these same interviews on YouTube when you want to know the answers to certain shit. Let's keep it a rack.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, catch this tea or cop a plea. Let's just go ahead and throw it in there, Chef, because we already talked about her. It should be easy.
Chef really dope. She's really dope. I think a lot with her, and I think we've said this in the public. We had to learn how to be friends to each other. When you're building a friendship, especially as grown women, you have to learn one another. You have to learn each other's communication style, friendship style, and things like that. And I think we and her, we had to learn each other in building a friendship. There was a lot of things that, I remember when she came to visit me, and a lot of things that people thought was shade, it was just her. You know what I'm saying? Like, when she was just like, I took tea time to car to get ready. She need a wheel alignment, and everybody started saying I had a wobbly car. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, chef, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people thought she was being shady and stuff. And it's like sometimes you just gotta teach people. You know what I'm saying? I think that she's experienced, but she's not experienced. Like even with going outside and going to clubs and hanging out and just having like girl stuff. I don't think she was really. People think age means you know things. You should know better. And it's not the case. A lot of people can be 50 and never experience certain things, right? And I think with Chef, she was inexperienced in a lot of areas. Which made to other people think she was shady or she wasn't really a good friend, or I think that she didn't have these experiences in other times. So I think she's really dope and she means well with a lot. Like when we used to talk, she'd be like, "Oh my God," I'd be like, "It's okay," and it was a lot of forgiveness. It was a lot of it was a lot of conversations. And me too. Like I've been cussed out. Like, fuck that shit, like, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Cause I'm very passionate. So we had to learn each other. You know what I'm saying? So it was hard. It's hard building friendships on this app. It's really hard building friendships on this app. Because your friendship is under a microscope. You know, I love that girl. I forever love her. I love when it came time to it. She came here for my birthday. She came here for a week. She cooked for me. We had fun. We laughed. You know what I'm saying? When I went to her house, you know what I'm saying? Like she said, I was there and she said herself, I was there when her car got repossessed. Nobody on the app knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? I woke up, I'm like, you gonna make sure I get home? She was like, yeah, okay. I'll go with my ass back to sleep. I didn't judge her. I didn't hold it in my pocket for mad day. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, I got this one in the chamber. Bitch, I'm about to shoot it. You know what I'm saying? It was none of that, you know, and even now, like, there's things that we know about each other that has never come to the app. And I think that's why people be like, oh, Chef got tea on tea. No, it just ain't y'all business. You know what I'm saying? If Chef was to tell y'all some shit about me that y'all don't know, it wouldn't be nothing. I'd be like, should have been working on your motherfucking business. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything ain't your business. You know what I'm saying? And I respect her to the utmost because even when we had this, same with her. We ain't brought each other's personal shit to the light because we ain't rocking no more. And she still haven't done that. And I respect her for that. Because she can. She easily can. She easily can.
So off book question. Matter of fact, I'm gonna save that, but that's an off book question I got off the chef situation. But catch this to your cup of please, Trina.
I don't like her. I don't. Um, I don't like her. I don't. I just
Trina
think
said
that
you love her.
Trina said that. I don't like her. I did like Trina and I tried to like Trina, but I just hate when she keeps throwing my daughter in it. You know what I'm saying? And try to say like my daughter gave away her rights to her child, and you know when she do things like that, it gives me a disdain for her because she's a mother, a young mother that's trying. You know what I'm saying? She's a young mother that's trying. And for her to use stuff like that as a flex or use that as a diss when she mad at me, it doesn't hurt me, but I just feel like you know firsthand what it's like to struggle with, you know, like, and I think that she would appreciate a village. No, and she probably would never give up her daughter, but I think she would appreciate a village. And the village that my child has is strong. But I think whenever she gets mad at me, I don't know if she envies her or what, but she's real nasty when it comes to like my daughter. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no ill malice for her daughter. I think her daughter's a sweetheart. I think she's precious. You know what I'm saying? Um, but me stepping in to help my daughter with her son was probably the biggest blessing my daughter ever could have, and a lot of girls wish that they could. And for her to use that as a diss, it makes me I just have a distaste for her with that. You know what I'm saying? I've tried to open up my doors back to Trina. I've defended, and I still would defend Trina. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that I don't like it. She's made me not like her. Because even when I've tried to like her, it's like she makes it hard to. You know what I'm saying? She just makes it hard to.
So I'm not gonna lie, Trina was a wild card pick. There's a few of them that I just threw on here just to get your perspective. I wasn't expecting that. Where did the issue with y'all start?
I've never had an issue with Trina. Trina used to be my moderator. Trina was on my platform before y'all knew she was Trina. Right? A lot of these people were on my platform before y'all knew who they were. And I used to love Trina. Trina used to be talking about this therapy stuff and this, you know, like, and I used to love her. She was very intelligent. I didn't know she was as young as she was. But the first thing happened with the Moses thing. Moses, Moses used to ride heavy on my platform. Now I didn't really know Moses like that. And sometimes you got to get to know people. People got to give people a chance to get to know people on their own, right? And one day he came on the platform and she called him a pedo and he called her a bitch. And she was upset because I let him call her a bitch. And I said, but you called him something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you labeled the man. You know what I'm saying? And even if you think he a pedo or whatever, the man ain't never had no, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that time, I was just like, you can't just put jackets on people and then not expect them to respond. So she was really upset with me about that. So she left my platform. Then she came back. You know what I'm saying? Then something else had happened. Then she leave my platform and then she come back. Trina has left and came back so many times. Trina, the door is not open to her anymore because she's been too comfortable with coming over here, disrespecting me. And then as soon as she don't like something, like she'll come, she'll sit, she can get in the conversation. But as soon as she don't like my response, and I wouldn't disrespect her or nothing, she may not like how I handle a topic. Then she'll hold a whole live about me. You know what I'm saying? And then she talk about my grandson and talk about my daughter and do stuff like that. So I just got to the point, some people, the door isn't open anymore. You get what I'm saying? Like, people have gotten too comfortable with revolving. You know what I'm saying? I come in, I ain't disrespected you, but you could disrespect me. You know what I'm saying? And then when I clap back, I'm bothered, I'm crashing out. And I'm at the point where I'm over it. I'm just over it. I'm over the revolving door for you to keep coming up, because I don't need these people in my space. You get what I'm saying? You're welcome back because you're welcome back, but I don't need you here to get no numbers. So I'm just over it. And I think I've let her come back in too much without even apologizing. With no apology, no nothing. You just come back and sit in here like ain't shit happened. So I'm just done with that.
Catch this tea or cop a plea. Friends with attitude.
Why are you doing this to me? I like friends too. I like friends, but I do think that I do think she's an opportunist. I do. I think she uses things as an opportunity, but she doesn't really clock shit like she should. Like, I don't think she really vets things. I think she just, hey, if it could be over here and I could get people over here, then we can do it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think she vets it. I don't think I watched her today, and I watched even when the lie was told on Lala. She didn't clock it. You know, other people have to clock it. Like, if you gonna have a panel and you gonna be one of them people that you holding certain panels and you having certain things go down, you got to be on your toes with shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like the girl Lala, but when the girl said that Lala said something about Luciana and stuff, right then friends were supposed to be like, no, she didn't. She didn't say that. This is what she said. This is how she doesn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So I think she uses these times as have these people on her platform, but she doesn't really use it to actually delve in and really, it seems like she wants to be messy with it, but she don't really clock it. She don't really get in there. And I don't like that, because I feel like when you doing shit like this, you got to really be on your shit. Even with her interviews, I didn't like her interview styles. You see how you doing an interview right now? You're sticking to the interview. She didn't do that. She would be cussing the comments out and be like, y'all want this, and y'all say that I don't know how to do this, and yeah, they say this about me, and they say this. She centered a lot in interviews. She wasn't really, I think she can grow. I think she can grow.
I understand
I
that.
like her though. I just think she has a lot of growing to do when it comes to what she's trying to do.
No, I definitely understand that. And catch this tea or cop a plea. Glock.
I love Glock. She'll beat you with her big bra.
Okay, catch this tea or cop a plea. Nitra.
I love Nitra too. Um,
Not her
I
big bra.
think Nitra is probably one of my favorite friend group platforms. I think FOE is gonna be hard to top.
Shout out to her.
Them motherfuckers right there stand 10 toes down, and they solid than a bitch. And when you go on a platform like this, a family like FOE, you need that. You need a solid group. Y'all remember when the whole app was against Nitra? Them motherfucking 200 people was helping Nitra hit that Billy every motherfucking day. Nitra was on that motherfucking dancing and shit. She wasn't paying nobody no mind. She was chewing that gum. And Nitra was like, you know what I'm saying? Let me tell you. Nitra was like, fuck them. And FOE was like, we here for life, baby. FOE ain't going nowhere. Like, when I tell you, them motherfuckers was tapping that motherfucking screen. And them motherfuckers was sitting there. Nitra was unbothered. She was doing a walk. She was chewing that motherfucking gum. Like, say what the fuck you want. And everybody can get it. When I tell you, Nitra wasn't playing no games. And she stood solid. We all have our times on this platform where people gonna hate us. But it's how you are in a time with everybody against you. That motherfucking pressure right there, that tells who you are as a person. We all gonna reach that time, and if you gonna fold or you gonna conform. A lot of motherfuckers on this app, they conform. They can't stand the heat. They can't stand being disliked. They can't stand when everybody against them. They can't stand it, so they end up conforming, right? Well, it ain't even forward to conform. You either gonna stand along, you gonna stand on your business, or you gonna conform. And conformity is a form of folding. A lot of motherfuckers fold because they need to be accepted. They need to be in it. So you notice a lot of people, motherfuckers, be like, this is so unacceptable. But then they still sitting at the same motherfucking table with the motherfucker that talked about their kids. They still sitting at the same motherfucking boxes with motherfuckers that accuse them of egregious things. And they all line back up with the same shit that they were standing on business about because it was them. But now they right with the people. Nietzsche, one thing about Nietzsche, I'm going to tell you, she stood. Even when nobody was standing with her but her people. She stood. She didn't give a fuck about 200. People be looking, you only got 200 people. Nietzsche. FOA. What we doing? Fuck them. We in the millie, baby. She was sweating this shit. She was doing her motherfucking thing. And she never fucking folded. She never folded. And everybody started coming back to her. That's when you know. Everybody started. When she started that court shit, Nietzsche went from 200-300 people, 1.4K people up here. Everybody, this is good to me. Court, clocking you on the docket. You get what I'm saying? That's why on this platform, it's hard to find, and I say us, it's hard to find motherfuckers solid like us. Me, Nitra, Black Diamond. We are vets on this bitch. Right? We don't give a fuck if you like us, if you don't. You know what I'm saying? We keep we don't got no problem with eating you up if we got to, but we don't give a fuck or need to be liked. And how many times you see us begging motherfuckers to unblock us? How many times you see us begging motherfuckers in the comment section, unblock me, come back over here? You don't see that shit. And Nietzsche's one of them motherfuckers. She stands 10 toes down. She's growing. She's evolving. She done got with Tamala. You know what I'm saying? She had to judge people looking at her. I fuck with Nietzsche. Me and her fell out for a minute, but I still fuck with Nietzsche. I still wouldn't talk bad about her. I said, Nietzsche, you could never make me hate you. She could never make me hate her.
Shout out to the FOE still, period. And I agree with everything you said. Very tight knit family, and they make sure to hold down each other in everything. They hold down each other. So very much agreed. And also like rare that I see that their issues come on the front end. So I agree.
Yep.
Catch this tea or cop a plea. Low.
Baby. I think I like Lo. But I think Lo is getting a spanking from the universe right now. Right? Yeah, she's a baby. I think you a baby too, Rose. Now stop it. You my baby too. Lo is getting a spanking from the universe in a way because you know, they sat on that panel and they were little mean girls. You know, she was a little mean girl at a point, you know, even when she was streaming and stuff. But I think that she's going to be great. I think that if she stands, you know, I think that a lesson to people on this app, right? One, creators, stop letting your people fight for you. Because can't nobody fight for you the way you do. Tell your people stand down. We got to start telling our people to stand down. Because they get so much heat in the streets for that, right? But y'all got to stop fighting so hard for people that can fight for themselves. Let these people fight their own battles. Let these people deal with their own shit. You ain't got to fight because she fighting. You ain't got to fight because I'm fighting. And I think that's where a lot of people are not accepting Lo because Lo fought a battle that wasn't hers. You get what I'm saying? So I think that once Lo shakes all of this off, I think that she has a good vision. I think she'll be okay. I hate that this happened with a group. I love that they did. I think they did all have a genuine friendship. I think this shit just happened. But I like Baby Lo. I like Baby Lo.
All right, this one might be wild, but catch this tea or cop a plea. Nosy.
Why I knew you was gonna say that name. I don't know. I just had an epiphany that you was gonna say the name. Fuck Nosy. No, I'm just playing. Who Nosy is, Messy TikTok created. And I'm gonna say it like this. Once people knew that Nosy had a reality show, people made her more relevant than she actually was. I think Nosy is very successful. I think Nosy definitely know how to get a bag. I think that Nosy definitely was doing her thing with the interviews and shit like that, but I don't think Nosy ever will be built for motherfucking Messy TikTok. I don't think Nosy is about that life at all, no matter what. I think she could sit there and call people ugly and little Avengers and things like that, but I don't think she can fight. And I'm gonna say that, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I don't think when it's time to tussle and have a motherfucking fight, I don't think she built for that shit. So I think that when you delve over into a space like Messy TikTok, you got to be able to fight. But I think that people on this platform made her more relevant because they thought that they can get a spot in the show. And they started to tap dance for her. So it's other people's fault why she became so cocky and arrogant. And so, because people start tap dancing. Because they all wanted a spot. They all wanted a seat at a table that wasn't even there. You get what I'm saying? So people start kissing ass and chucking and jiving, like put me on the show, like they did with Bray. The same thing happened with Bray King announced that he had something going on. People get to chucking and jiving for shit. So that's pretty much what I feel about her. More people made. I think she's very intelligent and she got a marketing brain out this world. And I definitely think she can get a bag. But again, I think she's another one that isn't as secure as y'all make her feel. She's beautiful, and I see this is the thing about this app. Y'all think because people are beautiful, they have no insecurities. A lot of these people don't see what you see when they look in the mirror. Anybody that sits here all day and does this, change their makeup 10 times, fidgeting in their clothes, put the lip gloss out there, put them off, and then mat their face, and they don't like themselves. They don't like what they see. They're trying to get in, like, and y'all don't be seeing that a lot of these people don't like themselves. They need you to tell them. Hold on. My mic says stop. My mic says shut up. But can y'all hear me? A lot of these people don't feel
on fire at this point.
A lot of these people don't feel about themselves the way you think they feel about themselves because you see something in them that they don't see. And a lot of y'all be like, oh, she can sit on it and confidently look at people and call them ugly and talk about stuff, but she's steady. If you ugly, if you think somebody fat, why the fuck you on omeprazole? If you think somebody ugly, why you steady changing yourself 24/7 in the camera? If you got confidence to talk about people, sit in that shit. Sit in your confidence. But a lot of these motherfuckers, they sit here and they talk about people, they drag people, but they don't even like themselves. So I don't think she likes herself. There you go.
Well, damn. I think I'm gonna save these last ones for the end of the interview. Let's get back to some questions. So, since we already have brought it up, I know y'all don't have an issue anymore, but how did the issue with you and Nosy start?
When she tried to tell me what to do with my fucking platform. Where my phone? My friend said they used to tease you about how much you play with your hair. They call fixing it too. No, it's a difference. When I play with my hair, y'all, like this, no, Nosy will put her hair in ponytails, take them down, braid it, put it back up. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The difference between like touching your hair, you know what I'm saying? Like this, fixing, you know what I'm saying? No, she was putting ponytails in it. Then she'd take the ponytail down. She had 20 different hairstyles in one show. That's what I mean. Then she'll put on some makeup and then take it off. And then she'll put the patches on her face. And you know what I'm saying? So it's stuff like that. Yeah, people touch their hair. It's like a nervous thing, right? But when you doing all this extra shit in one show, it's a totally different mindset. And sometimes I do. Shit, I do be little, I probably might see something you don't see. I'm not reaching. Am I reaching, y'all? Am I lying?
So as far as the change up of the hair, she would mess with her hair, but I think it was like fixing. Some people said, no, you're not lying. Some people are, I got 5 no's and 1 yes. So
Exactly.
I'm just
I'm
going
not
out the comments at
lying.
this point because I thought they was talking about fixing it too. I'm still stuck on that because I do that
It ain't
sometimes.
right for you doing like this. No, she would change her style up. Like, it'd be like she'll put 2 ponytails, then she'll take the 2 ponytails down and comb it down, right? Then she'll put a ponytail to the side. This is all in one show. I'm not lying. Then she'll do some makeup, and then she'll take it off, and then she'll put patches and stuff on, and she used to do all kind of stuff. I'm trying to tell you, no, I'm
Everybody's saying you
serious.
right. Everybody's saying you right over here. So
That's what I'm saying. Like I promise you, it ain't ADHD. Like you could doodle or something like that. I think it's a level of insecurity, and she said it. She was like, I can't take people talking about me. She said that out her own mouth. I cannot take people talking about me. So she doesn't like a person to, like, even when they called her big, they talked about her body, and she was really upset when HB talked about her body, right? That bothered her. And she know her body was T, or she said, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about it. She got lip injections in her lips. You get what I'm saying? So y'all can say what y'all want. I pay attention to people. Like I say, people could be very beautiful to us, but a lot of them don't feel like that about themselves. And I stand on that. So yes, I do play in my hair a lot. I do. Especially when I got that leave out. Ooh, I be like, ooh.
that's why I don't do leave outs no more. Absolutely not.
So yeah, you're right about that.
But
So for the issue started in November of last year. I was a part of her show. I was a part of a reality show. And I don't know if she didn't like Mr. Washington or what, but it started with Mr. Washington. There was everybody used to bring the tea to me because they knew like I'd be unbiased or I see things from both perspectives, and that's to your opinions. Some people may think I'm biased. I don't know, but people usually say I'm probably one of the most fairest, if that makes sense, right? And Mr. Washington was in Bella Live one day, and they brought it to my live. And when they brought it to my live, she was texting me on the back end because she didn't like the way I was handling it. She wanted me to go against him, and I wasn't going to. So she started off in there. She was saying little nasty things in the comments, calling me dense. And, mind you, I'm getting ready to do a reality show with her. You know what I'm saying? But she was trying to control how I handled this situation. So prior to this day, I was already kind of like not sure if I wanted to do the show because a lot of stuff was appearing to me as starting to be manufactured. And I wasn't sure if, I just felt like some stuff was manufactured. And I just was feeling a real eerie feeling about being on the show. But I didn't want to be one of them people to be like, okay, I'm not going to do it and miss an opportunity. So you know how sometimes you scared that you just in your head? So when this night happened, it was really confirmation for me that I didn't need to be on her show. She came in trying to control me, run me, and she used the opportunity when Kari called Trina a roach. And she had left and came back when Kari first called Trina the roach. I had checked Kari for calling Trina the roach. I told him, don't do that. That's not cool. And, Trina was like, no, it's okay. We go toe to toe. You know how some people, they want to go toe to toe. So when she came back, people were putting roaches in the comment, but y'all, I'm blind, right? So, the roaches look like little chocolates. Somebody put roaches in Chico comments, please. Drop roaches in her comments. I didn't see the little roaches. I thought they looked chocolate.
I know what it looked like, y'all. I don't need the emoji. I know what it looked like. They're gonna drop a bunch of roaches there.
I had no idea what they were. I thought they were chocolate. Right? So people were dropping the little chocolate things in the comments. I didn't know what the fuck they were. So she screenshotted to me and like, your mod is calling Trina a roach. Now at this time, I'm like, we already checked Kari, and Kari is not my mod. Where's she getting this from? But I didn't know she was talking about the comments because she was texting me so much during my show, I didn't see some of it. So she just out the blue was like, you're off the show. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about you or your show, bitch. You know, I ain't call her a bitch at that time, but she came in the panel, called me a bitch, told me I would never be shit, I would never have anything in life. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember the girl Stephanie? She jumped in my panel and said, because I told her I don't give a fuck about her show. So she thought that was going to hurt me. I was supposed to be like, no, no, no. So the fact that I didn't handle it the way she thought I was, she jumped in the panel, said I would never have anything. I would never be anybody. She called me a bitch. She called me out my name. She called me all kind of shit. And I was just like, okay. And I think that she knows she fucked up. I'm going to tell you like this. She knows she fucked up. She know dropping me was probably one of the worst things she could have done because she know me and Diamond would have been that show. She knows that. And she did it impulsively. She did it impulsively. And she needed to justify her impulsiveness. So that's how that started. So she started going live, but everybody was in the comments telling her on live, like she was lying, saying I let somebody call a black woman a roach. You know how people try to use the black woman thing or the, you know, empowerment. She tried that and people kept telling her. So, shit, I just feel like if I wasn't shit and wasn't gonna never be shit, you wouldn't ask me to be on your show.
Well, that does bring me to my next question. Why do you let Corey stay in your platform knowing his approach to women?
I don't agree with y'all. And I'm just gonna be real. I think that TikTok got people fucked up. I think that women think that they can sit here and say what they want to say to a man and then expect the man to not say nothing back. Do I think Kari can be disrespectful? Hell yeah, and I check Kari all the time. Niggas like, don't do that or stop. If you know what I'm saying? Just like I would check somebody else. But I think a lot of people think because he's a man, you can say what you want to say to him. You can talk to him how you want to say. You expect him not to say nothing back. Like, in the real world, I wouldn't even disrespect the nigga like the way these women be disrespecting these men. But because you got a whole bunch of people that's like, it's woman power, let's do this. They think they can talk to somebody and then a motherfucker gonna respect you and you ain't even giving them no respect. So I feel like Kari, in my opinion, he's probably went and got into it with people, but I feel like more people have started with him than not. Right? More people have started with him than not, but he do give a reaction. He do give a response. Right? But like I said, Kari ain't never disrespected me, and I call Kari, telling Kari, shut up, dropping him and all kind of shit. He ain't never disrespected me. Not saying that it's right for him to disrespect anybody else, but he don't just come on my panel and be like, fuck you bitches. You bitches should shut the fuck up. He doesn't do that. Right? So, but when I've asked Kari to stop for me, he has. He slowed down a lot over here. He's slowing down a lot. Well, you know, even responding. It was a couple weeks ago, Trina called him a bitch. And he didn't even respond. But nobody clocked that he was called a bitch. And my moderator was like, so y'all see she just called him a bitch. And she said, I did, and I'll say it again.
No, I get that. I absolutely get that. I had to ask because I ain't gonna lie, it's been a couple times I've been in it. You know, me and Corey went at it. So you know I was gonna ask, like, that nigga's disrespectful. But I do agree with you where you say, like, you do check the moments, you feel what I'm saying, where he's being disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? I do agree with that. So I have nothing to say to that.
So like
That's
even when I do X-Files, right? And people say I don't protect women, and that's the part that's funny. When I do a show like X-Files, right, and a woman is vulnerable with me, and a woman is has brought her story, Kari would tell you I won't let him in the panel. I won't let him in the panel because I don't want him to you know, like when women are being vulnerable like that, you know, and I use them for my show, I will tell Kari, nope, you can't come, you can't say nothing. Nope, I won't even let him up because I don't want him playing, I don't want him trolling. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want him to use this woman that had a vulnerable time and think that this is a game to use it to try to, you know, so I won't even let him up. I'd be like, nope, you can't come up here for this, Kari. He'd be mad, but you ain't clocking it, T. You ain't clocking it. I'd be like, well, I just ain't gonna clock it because you ain't coming up. So I would definitely protect that women with that.
All right. And this should be an easy question, but I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these questions that was easy, we didn't got we got into a lot of tea. So are you single?
What's the thing? Spill the tea, a cop a plea, a cop a plea.
Okay, I respect it. I respect it. And look, that is proof in the pudding right there. Because that was not a game question that you don't have to answer if you do not want to answer. So we can go ahead and just get that out the way. Okay, but how do you handle backlash on the app?
This app confuses me. Okay? Because sometimes I ignore it. And then sometimes I respond. When I ignore it, they say I'm scared. When I respond, they say I'm crashing out. I handle it how I see fit. Right? So if I feel like I'm going to say something, and I feel like today I'm going to say something, then I'm going to fucking say something. If I feel like I don't really got time for that, I'm not worried about that, then I'm not worried about it. I think that I think for the most part I do a really good job handling backlash. I really don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I really don't, because I love me and I like me. The only people who I really care about is people that I really care about. You get what I'm saying? I've been talked about on this app. I've been dogged on this app. I've been dragged on this app. And sometimes I do give it energy and sometimes I don't. I don't feel like nobody can tell me how the fuck to respond, because if you can sit here and you can talk about, like, I don't unwarrantedly come for nobody. You know what I'm saying? If somebody can bring a time that I just pick somebody out the blue, like, I'm just going to get you. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that shit. I got opinion just like everybody else. I'm going to say how I feel. And I think a lot of times people don't be clocking shit. So sometimes I'm like, fuck, I'm just going to have to go live about it. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a live and everybody ain't clocking it because everybody's scared to clock it for real? I hate that. And then I got to come on and be like, y'all, look, man, y'all done missed this, and this. And with that, a lot of people be like, T just do. So I don't give a fuck. I just don't. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. And when I respond, like I say, a lot of this shit is fun. I would troll the fuck out of you. With a straight face. I don't think people really want that smoke with me. Because I'm probably one of the biggest trolls and will do it for a long-term time than anybody in history. And I don't think people realize that about me. I did it for a whole year with the Red Pill Men.
Well, I get that, and I definitely get the whole response aspect because, again, the whole reason of me having this platform is to give everyone a voice. So I wouldn't definitely go against that and say that you shouldn't have a voice when someone says something about you. Because look, I just had to talk to a friend today about not crashing out, responding to certain shit. So I get it. If anybody gets it,
I was called a bully yesterday, because I had my husband necklace on. You know what I'm saying? I got me a new boyfriend, and yes, he's married, right? And I'm dealing with the fact that he's married. You get what I'm saying? Like, cool, I'm a mistress, whatever. But because I was talking about my man yesterday, everybody was saying I was a bully. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, I'm a bully now, but why am I a bully now? Because now I'm playing the game the motherfuckers was playing with me. Now I'm a bully.
I know you ain't talking about Tony.
Yes, that's my man. Like, and I stand on that. I'm gonna stick beside him. I don't care. Like, I don't care. That's my man.
Oh boy, y'all make these interviews.
And people said I was, everybody think, the people said I was crashing out and I was being a bully. Her people, and I'm like, sure.
You killed my fucking nerve. That was a troll, and that almost got me because I'm like, Not side chicks part two. And then I was like, well, when you drop the clues, I was like, I already know what you're talking about. So let me get to the next question before I end up fucking laughing too hard and getting off topic.
I'm in love, girl. That's why I said I didn't want to tell y'all if I was single or not. I guess y'all know now. Shit, fuck it.
Oh my God. Do you have a low or something you won't say or participate in?
No. And the reason why I say no because I can never say what I'll never do. You get what I'm saying? I'll be the biggest hypocrite. So I can't say because when I get mad, I might say some shit. But I haven't. It's some things I haven't done. It's a little far. But I ain't no telling how motherfucker could push you. You know, but I think, yeah, I'm not going to, I would hope that I would never have to call DCFS on nobody falsely. I would hope that I would never dox anybody intentionally. I would hope that I would never put anybody kids on a backdrop. You know what I'm saying? And you know, mock the kid. I would hope I would never do these type of things because I think that that's when we can really start affecting people outside of this app. They don't deserve it. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say what I would never do depending on what, because a motherfucker do something to me, I'm probably gonna get my lick back. But I would hope that I would never do those things. You know, all I can do is hope that I will never do that.
I hope that you don't either.
Yeah, I really hope that I don't. I really hope that I don't do those things, you know.
So, what is your advice on dating on the app?
She go. I don't got no advice of dating on the app. I just feel like people need to be more careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't say don't, y'all. I can't say don't. I just say vet. Vet, 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 vet. And if you do date somebody on the app, it does not have to come to the app. I'm not gonna tell nobody where they can find love because I think you can find love anywhere. People got what, plenty of fish. They got dating apps all around the place, right? I just think that people need to pay more attention because a lot of these people on this app are characters. And you don't know a person until you know them. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times on this app, there are representatives on this app. You know what I'm saying? Just like you got representatives in real life. And you have to really see these people in seasons. So if you're going to date a person on the app, keep it on the low. You ain't got to tell everybody. Move, you know, strategically. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got, you know, and then make sure you meet them in all levels before you even bring it to the app. And if it don't work, then it just don't work. You don't got to expose them. You ain't got to, you know what I'm saying? Now, you know that's not going to air. She going to I know, fuck. I know I exposed our relationship. God damn it. I should have shut up. Oh, I should have played the fifth. Shit, I talk too much. I say just be careful. I dated on the app. I dated a guy on the app. And it didn't work, and it just didn't work. You get what I'm saying? And we're good. We're cool. We didn't talk for a minute, but we're cool. But had I really dragged him, you know what I'm saying? We wouldn't even be able to be cordial today. Sometimes you don't have to just let things die out. It didn't work. Sometimes shit just don't work, and that's okay. You know what I'm saying? I think when we start bringing it to the app and we start going, you know, now you're telling everybody this, you're telling everybody that. Now, you know, you got narratives. Now you got to make it worse than what. Like, it doesn't have to be that way. Like I said, the person that I dated on the app, we were better friends than we were dating. Like, we were friends for like over a year before we even dated. And we dated for about 8 months. You know what I'm saying? And even then, like, our friendship trumped a partnership. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't drag him. I wanted to. He pissed me off. But I didn't. And I think that had I, it would have been in my feelings or impulsively. I think to just move. If you're gonna do it, just move. And if it don't work, it don't work. Keep it moving. You know, just keep it moving.
All right. You You exposed recently that Side Chick Chronicles was quote unquote clickbait. Do you feel there was women that actually believed and followed that?
Yes, because I was serious and but I wasn't, right? I'm a Libra and we're very manipulative, right? What I mean by manipulative is we use things to our advantage. We can play devil's advocate really well. We can make we can make the most immoral shit sound moral if we really want to. That makes sense. um, I started trolling with side chicks on Facebook and got kicked out of the Facebook group because I was trolling like a motherfucker, right? But there's a lot of truth in it too, right? Because I actually was a side chick, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of truth in what I be saying, but it was a lot of trolling too because I've seen how triggered it made people, so I just continue to trigger people with it because I feel like people need to stop being so easily triggered on this fucking platform. Heal, do your work. You look at a one random woman on the internet and I'm able to trigger you because you run around because your nigga cheating. Bitch, go talk to that nigga. You know what I'm saying? So I used to just troll, but I helped I helped more women than I hurt. And I don't think people know that. A lot of women came to me on the back end. A lot of women, I've helped women out of being a side chick. You know what I'm saying? So it was marketing for my book, but a lot of the shit was real. I did it to troll people, but it was some truth to a lot of shit that I was saying.
Well, I feel that I had to ask because that kind of shocked me the other
The
day.
side chick still winning.
I disagree, but that's another conversation for another
They is. They
day.
side chicks is up 50 points. You know, just because one or two may lose don't mean they ain't winning overall. You know what I'm saying?
This sound like City Boys.
Side chicks for the win, you know.
Let's get back to the game before I do the final finisher questions for the interview. Again, the game was Catch This Tea or Cop a Plea. And again, if you came here at this point, I'm going to let you know you're pretty much almost at the end. But the rules of the game were basically a tea time feels like she wants to give tea on the person. She's going to say catch this tea and give the tea. If she doesn't want to give tea on the person just because she doesn't have any tea or because she's cool with them, then she's going to cop a plea. So catch this tea or cop a plea, $2.
I've grown to like $2. I used to didn't like $2. Um, but I've grown to like $2 because $2 just she a professional troll too. She a TikTok troll too. Um, but she does try to be the sound mind at times, right? But I've definitely seen some different energy in her than I was able to see before because like before it was me and Chef, she was with as Chef and I'm riding it on with my girl. You know what I'm saying? But I think that I can respect a lot of things that she say. I can respect a lot of things that she do, and I can respect she a troll too. She'll troll you for a whole year if she need to. So I get it.
All right, catch this tea or cop a plea. I got so many crossed out. Barb. Make sure that I got all of them.
You know what's so funny? Barb had said something about me the other day that I feel about her, and it's really kind of funny, like a mirror. She was saying that I cussed. I told Hogan to shut up. She said I grandma'd them, right? I think Barb does that a lot. I think I think Barb will go off on you in a motherfucking heartbeat. And sometimes she'll go off on you prematurely. You know what I'm saying? And she be like, I don't get no motherfucker, I don't get no goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn motherfucker. What you say? Like, so I've grown to like Barb. At first I used to, the same thing she felt like, damn, you sunning these motherfuckers. I used to think she sunned a lot of people a lot. But I think that I like her. I like the porch. I do like the porch. I do like what she's building. I do love her friendship with Peach. I love them. But I do think she go the fuck off too. I think she goes. I was so surprised when she said it. Cause I'm like, damn, Barb, you be going off way more than me. I go off, but then Barb be like, well, what the fuck did you say? Wait, and it be like, nah, you didn't hear it right. You didn't hear it right. So, but I like Barb. I like Barb, and she's so beautiful. She one of them people that don't turn on her camera too,
Gorgeous.
but she's gorgeous. But she don't talk about people like she don't talk about people's looks and bodies either. You know what I'm saying? So she's a gorgeous woman. And she at my age. I thought Barb was like young.
She look
Barb
good.
is my age. Oh, she older than me. Actually, Barb is older than me.
Chad, you got me pouring, Chad, because I be scared with some of these questions. But catch it to your copper, please. Instigator. Y'all clocking my list, and I already got a list. Thank you.
I like Justigator, but I think there's a little level of small level of insecurity with her too. She lets what people say about her get to her a lot far more than she should. So I think that with her, she's beautiful, but I think she allows what people say about her, it gets to her. It really gets to her. She'll troll with it, but sometimes you could tell she really does. It really bothers. It really bothers her. So I can see a little level of insecurity, maybe immaturity, but for the most part, I do like her. But I think a lot of these people just a little bit more growing to do, just a little bit more growing.
So these last two either could be wild cards and be easy or difficult. I don't know where they're gonna go. Just letting y'all know. Catch this tea or copper, plea, HB.
I don't like her at all whatsoever. Um, but what you get on this app from her is what y'all. I think she tells y'all exactly who she is, right? So anybody that gets burned by her, you just get burned. You know what I'm saying? Like because she tells you exactly who she is. So in a point that I respect the fact that she'll tell you exactly who she is and what she is. But it's the people that say, well, you know what, I'm still going to choose to do what I do. So I respect that part. I think HB is beautiful. I think that she is that girl could be something. Like when I tell you I don't like her, but she definitely can be cold at marketing. She could be cold at even a show, even being a producing something, right? But I think that um whatever she's been through with people, I think she got to get you first. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's like even if you getting a little close, too close, I think she got to get you before you get her. Or if she sees herself getting a little more vulnerable, getting vulnerable with you, it's like she has to, you know what I'm saying? So I think with that, I think that that's a curse with her. You know, um, I don't I don't like her for my own reason. I don't like her for my own reason. But I really think if she does some healing, I think she could really I could think she could be a beast in another way. Like a lot of times you have it when you have it, you have it, right? A lot of people have it. It's just your choice and how you use it. You get what I'm saying? Like I always say, we all got a gift. You can use it for good or you can use it for bad. But when you got it, can't nobody take it away from you. That means you're going to be successful at whatever you do. If you're going to be an evil person, you're going to be successful at being evil. If you're going to be a good person, you're going to be successful at being good. If you got it, you just got it, right? If she really, really did her work and really, really got through her shit, no matter which way she turns, if she even turns to be good, she's still going to be evolved. She's still going to get a bag. She's still going to be successful at whatever she decides to do. If she decides to go in the light, she's still going to grow. Motherfucker going to flourish. You know what I'm saying? But if she decides to be evil, she can flourish there too. You get what I'm saying? Because she has it. She has it. But it's her choice and how she uses it. I don't like I don't like how she's decided to use it, but that's not for me because that's not my friend. Um I do pray for her healing. I do because I think she's been through a lot. I think we all have. I think we all have a lot of trauma that we've been through. We're more alike than not. right? A lot of us are more alike than not. We have more of the same experiences, the same traumas than not. However, what we choose to do with that is up to us, right? How we choose to heal, how we choose to respond is all up to us. We all have a choice of how we carry it. You get what I'm saying? So I think she's made her choice on how she wants to deal with it. But I still think that she could be. I think that she has the ability to uplift a lot of women. She has the ability to really, really. She can be something. I think she could be something. But I don't like her. You know what I'm saying?
That's understandable. I started off the first question when I talked about her thing.
Yeah.
I understand y'all issue already because I already know how that is and that
Yeah.
y'all don't like each other. So I definitely
Yeah.
get that y'all are both honest about that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. She has a story. She does. Yep.
last catch this tea or yeah, I think because I know this one's gonna be a wild card, that's why I'm getting twisted on my words. Last catch this tea or cop a plea proxy.
I love Proxy. I told y'all, Proxy has a special place in my heart. Um,
You said you know who she
I
is.
know exactly who she is.
Can you give us
Um,
any clue on whether if we know who she
you
is?
won't. Um, Proxy is just she was a regular comic cousin, right?
Okay,
She's a regular person that started out as a comic cousin. They would come in the panel and have a panel conversation. She doesn't come from her. So it's just like you, Shigo, right? You're Shigo, right? If you decide today to create a vlog, right, and you no longer go live as Shigo, right, and as we evolve in the app, people will no longer know who Shigo is because Shigo has evolved. So I could be like, I know who she is, but you wouldn't know who. Proxy was a regular. She just would jump in panels and talk. You know what I'm saying? I know the username, but if I told you today, y'all wouldn't know because she wasn't out in the streets being messy. It's not like it's a secret. It's not like a big secret. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it's that person. It's not like that. You get what I'm saying? She was a regular comic cousin that jumped in the panel a couple times. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. She's not a person that if I tell you right now who she is, y'all gonna be like, it's not that deep. I think a lot of times people be thinking deeper into it because messy TikTok is so messy. People be thinking it's way deeper than what it is. Proxy became Proxy, I believe, and she could correct me if I'm wrong because of me. Proxy saw what I was going through with Nosy. She had the receipts. She saw the switch up. She saw the lies, and I didn't know who she was at first. I was on the phone with Crown, and I was getting my lawsuit ready for Nosy. Right? I was getting all my shit ready for my lawsuit. And I was going to I stayed up all night one night having to collect all these videos because she had been defaming my character. She had been lying. And one day I'm on the phone with Crown. She's like, I don't know who this person is, but whoever it is an angel. They had all the footage on their page. And I was like, oh my God, who is this person? Right? So I went live one day thanking the person. Right? She hopped in the box and was like, T, I was just tired. She exposed her own self. The day I said, whoever this Proxy person is, you an angel, you got all the receipts, she jumped her ass in a panel in her main page before she stopped using that page as under her main name and was like, T, I was just tired. I was tired. I saw all the lies. I saw all the shit. And there it go. And I was like, all right. And she no longer came back from that main page. She no longer uses it. She doesn't go from page. She doesn't swap the pages out. She just now is Proxy. And since then, she is no longer. Like you know how you start off something because you're inspired by one thing, but then you take off with it. Proxy has just taken off. She's not my personal blogger. She's not me and Proxy that had words because I'm like, no, Proxy. You know what I'm saying? She don't always agree with me. She's not always up my ass, and Proxy don't even cover me anymore. I even asked Proxy if she can help me with X-Files. She was like, I'm too busy. All right. You feel me? So she's not my personal person. She's not. Proxy is her own person that saw things for herself and decided she wanted to do what was right. And I will forever respect her.
So there was a common cousin that I'm gonna give this one out there. By the way, I don't know how that just fell, but I'm gonna give this one. By the way, I normally would have my Cash App up for questions that are off book, but I did not put it up during this live. But the people want to know: catch this tea or cop a plea, Rose?
Rose is my baby. She's my little baby. Rose is young, but she seems much older than what she is. So when I find out how old a lot of these young girls is, at first I was like, oh my God, Rose. You know what I'm saying? But she's young and she's like my little baby. Like she's very smart. She's very intelligent. Well, I guess that's the same thing. She's very opinionated. Sometimes she gets on my goddamn nerves. And sometimes I'm sure I get on hers. But she's literally not even but 1 or 2 years older than my daughter. But she's very mature and she's very in her. She's in herself. You know what I'm saying? So she's like my little baby. Like she's like a daughter. Not like I don't look at her like she's my daughter, but she's literally like my daughter's age. And I like her maturity. My daughter is not as mature as she's mature, but Rose definitely seems like she's more up, in her third, she has more wisdom than, a lot of girls her age. So I have a lot of respect for her. She has room to grow. And when she does, she's going to be a fucking beast. She's gonna be a fucking beast. Like when she gets in her, when she sets in who is she at and where she want to be, she's gonna be unmatched. It's gonna be unmatched. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to fuck with it.
What happened with the view? Why did I get big out of nowhere? Does your view look different?
You might have to flip your camera.
What the
Do
hell?
flip the camera and flip it back. It does that sometimes.
A little box. You definitely said flip the camera and flip it back, and I scroll down and scroll back in. What the hell was I thinking? Hold on. Okay, I thought it had changed itself. Hold on, y'all, because does it look weird for y'all, or is it just me?
No, you look regular.
Then we can just keep going as is, because it's like your box is just smaller.
You want me to say negative? I don't have anything negative to say about you, Rose. I think that we all can grow. Me, you, all of us can grow. I don't have anything negative to say about you. I think sometimes, you could be a little immature sometimes, but you're young. Like, I don't really have anything negative to say about you. I think that you're finding your way. You know what I'm saying? I really think you're finding your way. And I think that I think the same thing about Trina. I think Trina can be a fucking beast when she gets in her way. But it's a lot of things that I think she has to learn, But y'all young, man. Y'all don't even realize. Y'all this way now. I can't wait to see y'all when y'all get my age. I am excited to see what y'all gonna be like when y'all get my age. I think y'all are the new wave. And I'm excited to see what's gonna come. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm telling y'all this, like you, Trina, HB, you know what I'm saying? Like all of y'all, like I think y'all got it. Y'all just gotta step into it. Y'all just gotta step into it.
So that brings me to my next question, which actually I'm gonna save that off the question because that made me remember something. But we all know that you and I know there can never be reconciliation with AP and HB, but could there be understanding, as in understanding why they might be upset with you?
AP, hell no. Absolutely fucking not with AP. And I stand on that. I stand on that. I did nothing wrong to her. AP is unaccountable. I didn't do shit wrong to her. When she came to me, I was there for her. I did what it is that she asked me to do. She didn't do what she was supposed to do. I don't regret shit I did. I wish she never would have brought it to me in the first fucking place. How about that? With HB, I can understand, but I don't respect it. Did that make sense to you? I think a lot of people energy is in the wrong place. Right? Let's just go with HB, right? Let's just say I don't believe you. Let's just say I don't believe you. I don't have to. Right? but you get justice for yourself. If you more mad at the people that didn't believe you than the people that actually hurt you, you're going to forever be mad because everybody won't believe you. And that doesn't make it right, but everybody won't believe everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm not your mama. I'm not your sister. I'm not your best friend, right? I'm a stranger on the internet. And if I believe that there's something else, I have that right to have my opinion, right? However, if your energy is more directed at me than a motherfucker that did something to you, you need to reevaluate your energy. Simple as that. So I just, at the end of the day, like, you can't make everybody believe you. You can't make everybody stand in the paint with you. You can't make everybody see things the way you see things. You just can't. But what you can do is really do what you need to do. If something happened to you, and if something happened to you, you have an obligation to yourself and to other victims to stand on fucking business. And what I mean by stand on business is stand on fucking business. That means go through with that police report. Go through with getting that motherfucker behind bars. Go through with bringing in awareness. Go through with what you need to do. Because once you bring it out and it gets out, you have an obligation to fight for the people that can't fight for themselves. If you have that ability, if you're able to do so, you have an obligation to fight the person that actually hurt you versus the people that ain't. Because it's gonna be a lot of people that ain't gonna be on your side. When I came out about my foster brother, it was so many people that didn't believe me. I give a fuck about that shit. I know my truth. I wasn't so worried about I'm finna go after you, because y'all don't believe me. No, I went after the motherfucker that hurt me. It's time for me to bring in awareness. It's time for me to help other women, and that's what I'm gonna do. I feel like a lot of people's energy is misdirected on this app. You more mad at the motherfuckers that didn't do nothing to you than the people that did. So no, I don't understand how you could be more angry with me than a motherfucker that you should be angry with. No, I would never understand that. I won't. I'm not, if that was her mama or her sister or her friend, yeah, I could get it. You get what I'm saying? I'm a random motherfucking stranger on the internet that has a mind of her fucking own. You know?
Yes, no, I absolutely understand. Just wanted to know personally how you feel about, again, knowing that there wouldn't be reconciliation. Is there even a level of understanding? And if
No, I
was
think that people should respect that people can be in their perspective corners.
absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? But even with AP and HB, a lot of people say, like, T, you obsessed with HB, you obsessed with HB. The funny part about it is, if y'all pay attention and y'all look, anytime there's a topic about me or a discussion about me, she jump her ass in that panel. AP too. I need y'all to pay attention. How many times y'all see me jumping in panels of any of these people that we talking about? How many times y'all see me just jump up in panels when a motherfucker saying we on a hey everybody, let's go talk about HB, and I just jump up in the panel and I'm just gonna talk about it because y'all talking about her. You know what I'm saying? I don't be in the comments. I don't get in many. I don't. If it's about you, it's about you. Well, it's like you ever been to school, seen a school fight of a bitch getting her ass beat that you don't like? Are you gonna jump in that fight?
No, but I know bitches that would though.
So that's what happens on this app. Motherfuckers, instead of standing on the sidewalk and watch that bitch getting her ass beat, motherfuckers feel like the need to jump in. You don't have to jump in everything. If you feel like a motherfucker getting their turn, let them get their turn, sit back and watch it. But when I see everybody just jumping in, anytime it's something about tea time, motherfuckers jumping in panels, jumping in topics, or anytime I come in the room, well, since tea time's in the room, let's talk about her. That's more of an obsession to me than me responding. And that's the thing. People say I'm obsessed when I respond. You get what I'm saying? Or if it's a topic on this app, I'm gonna fucking say, I don't give a fuck if I like you or you don't like me. If it's a trending topic and everybody talking about it, motherfucker, I'm gonna talk about it too. You get what I'm saying? You ain't nobody special, just like I ain't special. So I think it's okay to let people not like each other and be in their perspective corners. And I'm gonna be honest. I believe HB don't like me because HB knows she can't get to me. HB know I'm the only motherfucker on this app, and she said it out of her own mouth, that will clock her shit. I am the only motherfucker on this app that will know she sat in my panel many times, and I sat there while she's sitting right there. Girl, you know you ain't. Or girl, I know you ain't shit. And she'd be like, y'all know her. I am the only. I'm probably one of the only people on this platform that would be like, she full of shit, she lying, she not being honest right now. And she knows that. That's why I think she don't like me. She's tried to get me. She's tried to get. Let's talk about them emails with Chef.
We can talk about it. I ain't got nothing but time, child.
When the shit was leaked, right? When they had that Discord, I had no idea that was HB email. Well, I had a clue. At first I didn't know that was HB emailing me, but she wanted me to leak it. She wanted me to read them messages off of that Discord and leak and expose Chef. And I was like, that's HB. She's sending me these emails. And Scoop didn't believe me. None of them believed me. They thought I was tripping. I'm like, I'm telling y'all. So again, let's go to the obsession part. She was emailing me to get me to expose that Discord. She did not get me to do it. And a lot of people say it worked. She didn't. She got Chef. She may have gotten Scoop. She may have even gotten Navi, but she didn't get me. She got the people close to me, but she still didn't get me. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people look at that like she got you. She didn't get me. I didn't do what she wanted me to do. She still was never able to touch me. She was able to touch the people around me. But she still has never been able to touch me directly and make me do what she's wanted me to do.
Well, so we are getting to the final questions, and then what I'm going to do is close out. I'll also give an opportunity for you to close out the interview and just give any message that you want to give at the end. But final questions, and y'all forgive me, my daughter is a gamer. As you can hear, she's going out for her game. Do you feel you went too hard recently in the Shatonia Hulk situation?
Fuck no. I stand 10 toes down on everything I did this week, and I don't regret a goddamn thing. I think it was too far when motherfuckers brought it to my platform. Okay?
Yeah, you standing on it, period. I get that.
I don't regret shit. I don't regret shit. If y'all go back, I just heard somebody recapping it today. I got on Hulk ass. I got on Hulk ass. You know what I'm saying? So for people to act like, if people feel like I handled that shit wrong, fuck you.
Is there anything or anyone you would like to reconcile with me at?
Nah, I think that things happen for a reason. And sometimes you just gotta leave well enough alone. You know what I'm saying? Kev. I want him to unblock me now. ASAP.
He see you on here because he don't like me right now because of these
guess he ain't gonna
interviews.
see neither one of us then.
Sorry.
That's not. I mean, that's the only person I hate that we not cool no more. But a lot of people have fallen out. I miss my girl group. I miss my friend group. But I think seasons, right? I think everything is
Seasons and reasons.
Yeah, so I miss when I used to sit on the panel with my girls and we used to do like, me, Chef, Crown. We used to have those days. But again, everything has its season. And I think that, even if we didn't go our separate ways, we still would have went our separate ways because eventually they were all gonna grow their own platforms. They were all gonna go there. You get what I'm saying? So I hate that my girls ain't in here no more with me, but I think that everything happens for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I think everything happens for a reason, and I don't hate them. I still love them. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. I don't have anything negative to say about either one of them. And if I did, y'all wouldn't hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because I still consider them as somebody that I once loved, still love, and shit. It just didn't work. Shit happened. The TikTok shit was stronger than the friendship. You know what I'm saying? It was able to beat us. It got us. You get what I'm saying? The TikTok shit won.
It happened. It happens. Yeah. Social media is a whole new beast, especially knowing how same can happen on social media, and I've seen with TikTok alone, it takes nothing to go viral. So
Yeah, yeah.
clout
But I ain't got,
is
yeah, like
big in this app.
I've tried, to like I try once to reconcile, right? And if I won't force anything. You know what I'm saying? I try once to extend the olive branch, and if it doesn't, it doesn't. You know, Journey. I've talked to Journey. You know, me and Journey. I was mad at Journey, but I've talked to her. She's here. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, like I said, I think that if we look at friendships like we do relationships, I think we would be more better together as women. You know, we take these niggas back. They done had two babies, five side chicks. You know what I'm saying? And gave you two STDs, and you still go right back to that nigga. But your friendship have, you know what I'm saying, a real tough time, and it's like, no, it's over, it's done, it's forever, it's up and it's stuck forever, you know. And I just think we as women, we really got that bad. You know, we'll cut off a friend quicker than we'll cut off these niggas. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So
No, I get that. That's true. Um, so I do want to ask. This is off book question. Two off book questions. One of them I had to just write down when we was playing the game. But do you care to tell the reason if it wasn't already put on the app? Because I don't want to reopen something that's been healed. But what happened with Journey? Like, where? What was the issue there?
I think a not a misunderstanding, just again learning people. Us learn again, you know, you have those learning curves in friendships. And during the time that we had that learning curve was during the time that I was having a really serious procedure. I had a really serious procedure done. So I think I was a lot more sensitive and vulnerable with what was happening with me and my body. My body was changing. I had a whole hysterectomy. Well, a partial hysterectomy, but a big surgery. You know what I'm saying? And during that time, one thing about me, I'm not selfish. I don't think people understand I'm a very selfless person. I don't like to take from people. I like reciprocity. So there's certain things I don't play about. My birthday, or when there's something really serious going on in my life. I think those are the worst times for me to have to be selfless. You get what I'm saying? And I think those are the times that I need more support than anything because I don't ask for much. So I think in that time, you know, I think she probably was dealing with something and I was dealing with something, and you know, we were both in a space that we were dealing with something, and you know, feelings were hurt, you know. And I think once you give things time, you know, then you can go back and reevaluate, and then we can talk about it again. You get what I'm saying? And
Right.
I think that when I was really upset with her, I think, you know, she wanted a conversation and I wasn't ready. Kind of like with Diamond Low, you know, they wanted a conversation and Dime wasn't ready to have a conversation. I think sometimes if you just let things alone, I think it'll be an opportunity for it to come back around again. A lot of times people don't have the wherewithal to leave things alone, and then we break it worse. You know what I'm saying? So I think that with Journey just leaving it alone and me leaving it alone, and I still never dragged her. You know what I'm saying? Like I still, even on the app, I just stayed solid. I didn't keep, you know, dragging it, and she let it go. We were able to come back around and revisit. You get what I'm saying? And take ownership for whatever ownership needs to be taken for. You know? So
Yeah.
that's just that.
Okay. So last questions again. These questions are a little bit harder. So, do you have any regrets about Jaywalk's story being on your platform?
On my platform? What you mean?
Yeah, wasn't that your platform where they said that his story was talked about?
It didn't start here.
I didn't say it started there. I'm talking about them talking about it, period, because a lot of people had like shit to say about this story being in your space.
You know what's so funny? I'm the one who brought awareness to it. Um, People are talking about it bringing it to my space recently. I used to have a series called Download Pookie and Undercover Ray Ray, right? And hey, AJ. I used to have a series called Download Pookie and Undercover Ray Ray. And that series was exposing men that on the forefront everybody looked at like, oh, this a good man, Savannah, but had fucked up shit, right? And when I got a wind of that story that happened with him, I'm the one who bought it. I'm the one who did the Download Pookie Undercover Ray Ray series on Jaywalk. Now, it wasn't a problem when I did it, but some people were upset because they said it was old, that he really didn't do it. And this is the thing that people don't understand. Like, when these kind of cases come, like, he still says he didn't do it, but, you know, I stood 10 toes down on the article, all of this stuff, and I still brought it to the forefront. You know what I'm saying? Jaywalk hadn't been back on my platform since. Now, when the Sophia thing came, Jaywalk was back on my platform. Jaywalk wasn't, and that was because people tried to act as if I brought that to the platform about the abuse. I never brought any abuse allegations to my platform with Sophia and Jaywalk. I never ever touched on that DV shit. I touched on the karate story with the young girl. So I brought him back over here when the truth, like the truth of the matter, that situation. Okay, well, we're gonna bring it to the forefront. But no, I don't regret that because again, stop lying on people. Stop picking and choosing when you want to not fuck with a person. People fuck with these people. Jaywalk been on all kind of people panels and platform. Ain't nobody said shit. People forget. People want the tea. They drink it. They digest themselves, and then they be like, okay, that tea is over, and they forget all about it and let you back in their spaces all over again. Like, so no, I feel like at that point that cleared my name.
All right, I'm gonna be careful how I word this question because I don't know if they're being honest or not because a lot of shit flip flopped and changed since my interview with the opposition. But I don't know if you heard what the opposition stated, but they did state that they were in your live before. Do you think you know who the opposition is?
I can't figure it out. I thought opposition. They was in my panel. Was they a panelist?
They said they were in your live way back when and that I should have it recorded. Now, with me getting prepared for these interviews, I haven't been able to go down my YouTube to check which lives I recorded of yours because you know I used to do blogging. But they said that they were in your panel and that if I go back and watch the video, then I would know who they are. Now, do you think you might know who they are?
It could be, it could be, it could be Anonymous T. This is my thought. I be wrong with these. My guests be wrong because detention. I love detention, and detention was heartbreaker. And you couldn't tell me, and you still can't tell me that
I
was
remember
heartbreaker. I think
that.
y'all.
I remember you still loved attention even after you found out.
Yeah,
You
I still love detention. Detention is my. You're lying, but and that's why I kind of get nervous with like the opposition because opposition say that they on my side, they love me, but I be nervous because opposition could probably be somebody that hate my dirty draws. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of don't get really close and attached to them, but I can think opposition reminds me of Anonymous T, which I don't know Anonymous T, but Anonymous T. What's that person name that was they said Anonymous T was that was in Heartbreaker panel? They came up here. Y'all remember the person that came up here and exposed themselves because they said that it was her and it wasn't her? Hoes
they
mad.
said,
Hoes mad.
okay.
It could be Anonymous T, Hoes mad, or it could be HB.
Some clues that were dropped said that it's, I guess these are new clues because I didn't hear these ones, but it says someone that was at the gala married and has a fish tank and supposedly they won 2
I think they're
awards.
throwing y'all off.
Yeah,
I don't
I
believe
didn't hear
that.
that.
I
I ain't
think
hear
they're throwing
none of
y'all
that
off.
during my interview except for the fish tank part. I
Yeah,
heard
I
that
think that
part.
they're throwing y'all off. They might have been at the gala event, but maybe not at the gala.
Well, speaking of, will you be at the next gala?
I am gonna go be at the next gala. I'm mad that I missed this one, but I definitely will be there. I
Okay.
was at the gala last year, and I will be at the gala next year. Absolutely,
Okay. Period. And
I
a
will be
quick
in
question.
presence.
How are you healing from your recent procedure? Everything good?
Ciao. Listen. First of all,
Period. Okay, you look like you're healing just fine. Yeah. Okay,
not only am I
period.
healing, a bitch is losing some weight. Okay, a bitch that lost damn near 10 pounds. All right, so I
Okay.
feel good. Okay, thank you, Poozy. I feel good. Okay, I feel good, and my pussy wetter. I'm telling you, she go. This motherfucker be more. This motherfucker be. I just want y'all to know that. This motherfucker be leaking. Now I'm just playing. So
Oh God! Look, even King of Hearts said, "Oh my God."
I'm so serious, y'all. This motherfucker is wet, you know. But I feel really good. I don't know if the fibroids throw you off, your hormones off, or what. But since I had the surgery, like I don't know if I just was because I was stressed about having it or what, but I just feel like I actually feel like a whole new woman. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like a whole new woman. My mood is different. This is my first month without a period because I can't have. I'm being transparent with women. I can't have periods no more, so that's kind of hard to get used to. Like wait a minute, so this is my first month experiencing that, and um, my mood is not terrible. My mood is shut up, A Simone. My mood is just my mood is my mood. I was scared. I thought I was gonna lose my life. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. This was one of the surgeries I was more scared about. But it's probably the best decision that I've ever made. Does that make sense? Right? I honestly was really scared that I think Nitra had shared her testimony and she had a hysterectomy and she almost lost her life. And I really thought that I really didn't think I was gonna make it. And if anybody know, I had to have a blood transfusion and all kind of stuff after the surgery. But I honestly thought that I wasn't gonna be. I honestly thought I wasn't gonna be here after that surgery. I don't know why. I just had that feeling. So a lot of people they making fun of stuff like this when it comes to our health and stuff. I think people don't know making a decision like this is probably the hardest decision to make as a woman. To remove your woman parts and things like that you feel make you a woman, to have that stuff removed from you. It's scary, and it's not just a game where you can just make that decision and be like, yes, you know what I'm saying. It's a lifelong decision that it's gonna change your life forever. So it was a hard decision to make, but I'm so glad I did it. I'm healing up really well. I'm looking good. I mean, like I said, I'm slimming up. I'm feeling good, and best decision I made yet.
Yes, period. Okay. T saying the body is tea. She got tea flowing from her. So we are happy for the teacup. Period. For the teacup. Shout out to the teacups. So last question. Girl, we done been going at it for 3 hours almost.
Yes,
This is an
I like this. I
interview.
like this.
So last question. What are the next ventures for your platform?
I'm gonna be I'm actually transitioning off of TikTok. Y'all might want to just subscribe to my YouTube because I'm going to be transitioning over there, and I'm going to be starting a new podcast. As you see, I've been getting my podcast room together. I'm getting it set up. I got my little podcast chairs. I got my little tea time sign. I got to figure out how to make it where y'all can see it brighter, but I'm gonna be more over there, with the podcast. I'm going to be doing that. Now that I've gotten everything set up with my home, I'll be finishing up some books. I'm going to be I want to do a sister circle for women. I want to get that started, a real sister circle, because I don't think there's really real sister circles without being like bonded through trauma and stuff like that. So I want to try to find a way to build a real sister circle group for women. I just got to figure out how to do it because I don't want it to be, and I'm going to vet the people in it. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, it's not for no gossiping and talking about no people. I don't want no sister circle like that where we, gossiping, even we in this circle, but we gossiping about people out the circle. I don't believe in stuff like that. I feel like if we women, if we uplifting each other, we uplifting each other. So we don't have no room in that circle to still be talking negative about people that's not in the circle. So I'm going to have to vet women in that. I'm gonna have some new books that's gonna be coming out for women. I'm not doing a book club. Y'all do book clubs. But people want to do a book club, do a book club. I think most people do book clubs based on the author. The authors besides Oprah don't usually do book clubs. It's usually y'all doing book clubs because of the author. So I think people got that mixed up. I'm going to be doing a book writing workshop. So if people want to write a kid's book, what with the kids book writing workshop, I'm gonna do 2 book writing workshops. I'm gonna do one for kids, kid books, and I'm gonna do one for adult books. With the kid book writing workshop, I'm offering ghost writing services for that, which means I will write the book, which it costs a little bit more money, but they will have to go through the process of getting it published and everything. With the adult book writing service, I do not offer ghost writing. I will not offer ghost writing services for that. But I will teach you how to write your own book and teach you how to structure it, how to build on it, how to, do those things and teach you the steps to go through to get your book published and, all that stuff. But I will help people through that process. So I'm going to be doing that soon. One-on-ones I will be doing, and women workshops I'll be doing. So a lot of things.
And you say you're not starting no book club, but we already agreed that if you're writing that book on Messy Talk, that you was gonna come on here and read it so we could get the gist
I
of
said
it.
y'all could be beta readers.
Oh, that's what you said. I thought you
Yeah.
said you was gonna come and read it to us. That's what I thought I heard. My bad. Look at me being messy. My bad. But no.
For the people that's asking the information for the book writing workshop, a lot of this stuff won't be. I was hoping I could start all this stuff after I moved into my place, but I'm going to be starting this stuff in 2025. So I'll have updates. I got to build me a team, y'all. I have a hard time delegating to people. Whether y'all know it or not, I'm more of a person that you could delegate versus delegating. I don't think people know that. I'd rather people say, here, do this, 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 and this, than me tell you, do this, this. And I don't think people know that about me. Like, I'd rather be delegated than to delegate. I don't like to take charge of people. I don't like to tell people what to do. I hate that. So I have to get over that if I'm going to start my own thing. I also feel I don't feel that I'm above anybody. If you're a part of my team, I don't feel like I'm better than you. So I want people a part of my team that never will make me. I know that I'm their priority. I guess I got to get used to it, but I don't feel like I'm T Tommy. You're just Shigo. You get what I'm saying? If you with me, you with me. We walking side by side. You ain't behind me. You get what I'm saying? So that's hard too, to get people to see me outside of that's tea time. I want you to see me as that's my girl. That's my homie. Not seeing me as that's tea time. So, oh my God, like I don't want nobody to see. I don't like people to see me like that.
Okay. Well, look, that's admirable because at the same time, nobody wants to work with somebody that feels like they are above them anyway. I know I damn sure don't. So I do want to ask, what last message or final message to close out your interview do you have for your supporters?
Have a mind of your own. Think for yourself. Put your own traumas and triggers to the side when assessing situations, because this situation is not your situation. Just because you can relate doesn't mean you make a decision based off of it. Just start thinking for yourselves. That's my biggest the biggest thing I think people need to know on this platform. And it's sad that I have to tell this to adults, because this is something I would tell young girls. But it seems like adults need to hear that it's important for you to have a mind of your own, because if you keep thinking in the group with people, or thinking, lying to yourself based off of, well, Shiko got the same trauma I got, so I like her. You keep doing that, you're going to forever be, you're never going to be in anything solid, because it's going to be like me and you may have the same traumas, but we're not the same people. So just because we got the same trauma, eventually we're going to anyway. So you're going to forever be doing this with people, because you're bonding with them through trauma, not trauma bonding, but you're bonding through your trauma instead of bonding through who that person is, not what they've been through, but how did they get through it? That's the part.
Like most of this interview, like I said, I absolutely agree. And of course, I have to ask, what is the final message you have for your haters?
For my haters? Oh, don't stop. Hold on. Can I get my calculator out? Stop looking at me. Hold on. Y'all got to hear this loud. This is what I got for my haters. Keep hating.
And
Don't
while
stop.
she's getting the music queued up, y'all can go ahead and tap the screen. Thank y'all so very much for tuning in. We of course are gonna shake some ass in the last 5 minutes because otherwise it wouldn't be the trap if we did it. But
Before
tea
I give
time.
this message to them, I want to say this. Just because people don't like you don't mean they jealous of you. Okay? So a lot of times, y'all, I don't think a lot of these people are jealous of me. I think a lot of people just don't like me. And I think that's okay. Everybody ain't jealous of me. Everybody don't want my position. Some people really got they opinion is their opinion and they have a right to it. So I don't think everybody that don't like you, that mean they jealous of you or they trying to be like you or they hating on you. I don't think everybody's a hater. I think everybody has a right to like who they like and don't like. Because there's some motherfuckers I don't like and I have a right not to like them, right? So I don't think everybody's a hater or jealous. I just think some people just don't like you and that's okay. But for you motherfuckers that don't like me because somebody else don't like me, for you motherfuckers that don't got the ability to think for yourself. For you motherfuckers that just hopping on the bandwagon of a motherfucker that you think that well, she this way, but you sitting beside a motherfucker that's just like that, this for you.
Yeah, call my name, bitch. You know what the fuck going on.
You a goofy or you know your ass be clowned out. And if I ran into you, bitch, you would get dragged out. Trying to come for me, bitch, I pull my mask out. We playing duck and hide and we took the rest off.
He wanna feel on my booty, do my fruity loo. He tryna get all in my panties, I don't fuck with you. I'm stepping in the door, I'm making hoes uncomfortable. I see a hater, bitch.
A monkey see, a monkey do. And I ain't shaded, bitch, you know, and I don't fuck with you.
And I ain't playing, bitch, we only got a couple few.
A couple shots, a couple, you hoes can get it too.
What it do, he running through.
Why would I run from you?
I been shitting on you hoes, yeah, I'm that bitch. I think I got the runs, you bitches, can I have it, bitch, you asked out.
I think my mama in the background trying to cash out. Yeah, she that proud.
I'm sick of you whack assholes, bitch.
Soon.
Wrap this shit up today, not tomorrow. Hello.
Yeah, I'm pretty real sedity, so let's talk about it. You bitches really on my clit and I don't walk without it. I guess I'm walking hoes, you bitches copy paste with
You bitches really ain't no shit, just hate it cause I made you hoes.
like listen rolls, I made you hoes.
You can't sit next to me. But if I eat my bitches eat, they know to take a seat. If I'm lying, then I'm dying, this ain't make believe.
You can't compare, you can't compete, you bitches better hang with me.
I ain't fucking with no whack ass bitches. You know how I'm coming, bitches talking, they listen. See what I'm saying, bitches all in my business.
Hey,
These bitches all in my business.
when I say
Goof ass,
you say bitch, goof ass bitch, goof ass bitch,
When I say goof ass, you say bitch.
goof ass bitch, goof ass bitch.
I will say the second verse is my favorite verse because it's just like she ride on that jump, and I don't know what she's saying in the background ad libs, but the second verse is always my favorite verse. I
She
swear to
kicks,
God,
she
that's my
kills
favorite.
it. She hands down. My baby is a goat. I don't care what nobody got to say. I'm her motherfucking biggest fan. Okay.
As you should,
Period. Period.
as you should be.
So
Thank you. Oh, you got me hyped. So let me go ahead and close it out. So first off, again, I want to thank you so very much, Tea Time, for being open, being transparent, giving full responses to all of the questions, being fully participating in the game, and giving us your true tea and being true to your name today. First, let me thank you for that. And also, I want to say, just as an early warning, in 6 days, it is my birthday. There will not be an interview this weekend. Okay, I'm sorry. I gotta take my hat off for a second. I will be having a birthday live though. I don't normally let y'all get messy in the trap, but on God, I'm regretting saying this. On Friday nights, I will let y'all get as messy as y'all want to in here because it will be strictly a birthday live. I'm gonna call it. We're going in the green room. You know how they had a little green room where you take your makeup and stuff off after set. So we're not gonna be on set this weekend. It will be a birthday live. My birthday is Friday. Sagittarius is entering the building. I ain't gonna let y'all know Sag season get real crazy. So be prepared for us Sagittarius and Sagittarius. And by the way, my mama and my baby daddy are Libra, so I know a lot.
we ain't bad.
I know a
We
lot.
ain't bad.
Y'all ain't bad, but that part where you was like, we could be real manipulative, that's why I was like,
That's why I say you gotta pick and choose how you gonna use your power.
Hey, that's very true. That is very true. And that I cannot hate on or deny. I just wanted to let you know I got a couple Libras surrounding me, so I already know how it go with y'all. My
But
mama.
I got something for you though.
Okay.
I wanna say happy birthday to you.
To you.
I wanna say happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday to you.
To you.
I wanna say happy birthday to you. Let's get
Close your eyes and make a wish.
Make that wish.
Think about it.
And what you can just close your eyes and make that wish. Make that wish. Think about it. And what you can do. Close your eyes and make that wish. Make that wish.
Think about it.
And what you can do. Close your eyes and make that wish. Let's go. Think about it. Check it. What you can do. Happy birthday, fellas. Happy birthday, ladies. It's a party. Light the candles. It's about to get crazy. Grown up or babies. Everybody's on the list. Now scream your name. Scream your age. It's time to make that wish.
Happy birthday to you.
I wanna say happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday to you. I wanna say happy birthday. Let's go.
So I want to say this. It's funny that you said you a Sag and your mama is a Libra. My mother is a Sag, and my sister is a Sag.
You a Libra. Ain't that crazy how that reverse works? So you already know how we is over here, honey. We a
And
little
me and my
crazy.
mom are like this. Me and my
We
mom are like
crazy,
this.
but we got love.
Yes, yes. I love my mama. My mama is one of the realest people in my life. Okay. My sister, she a little. That's why I say you can use that pop. My sister, she a little hypochondriac, but you know what I'm saying. I don't know. It depends on which way y'all go.
My
My mama,
birthday is
my
July
sister November
29th.
Sag, and my mama is a December Sag.
Oh, December Sages are a little psycho. But November,
My mama ain't no psycho.
I won't talk about your mama, but every December Sag I've met, I be having a duck. My ex was a December Sag, and I'm over here.
Don't do my mama. I'm calling her right now.
Look, first off, I would never talk about your mom because all Sagittarius is, first off, us Sagittarius are getting ready to Sagittate, Hunty. We've been boiling for too long. It is time for us to start cooking. And like I said, Friday, I actually start Sagittarius. I'm a Scorpio and a Sag, so I'm on the cusp. So Friday will be our
Okay,
first
okay.
day.
Okay,
So,
okay.
oh, and I got the same birthday as he came, but don't judge me. So if you see Kane celebrating that same day, we actually got the same birthday. So don't judge me. No, don't judge me. But tea time, thank you so much. This was entertaining. This was live. This was lit. I was nervous. I ain't gonna lie. All my nerves, the family went away. Praise the Lord. Cause I was scared.
Let
But
the dragon begin.
thank you, we light our ass up. But it's okay. I think I'm gonna log out tonight, and then I'll wake up tomorrow and see if everybody got a breath if they still mad.
No shade to anybody. I love everybody. I love and respect all y'all content creators. If you are a content creator and you go live and you can do this on a full-time basis, this is not an easy job. So I salute any live streamer that is a real live streamer that's really doing this shit. This shit is work. So I salute anybody. I do want to do a live. Y'all, I do want to do something where I could teach people how to be live streamers or content creators and how we can all eat. But I think they say TikTok about to end, but I could still teach you how to use this formula on other platforms if people want that. I really want to do something like that.
And believe it or not, y'all be talking shit about Facebook, but I got kicked off of Facebook too. So it's not late. It's actually fun as fuck over there. I just got tired of going to jail. That's the only reason why I came over here. So Tea Time is not lying about that. And you could definitely take your skills and take them to other apps because there's other people on other apps that are getting more money than we getting over here because they're not promoting over there. So
And I want to say this too. I want people. I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I am. I'm gonna do it today because I'm being transparent. I was just telling Tish. I'm like, I be want to tell people this, but I can't because people be clocking your pockets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This app has leveled me up far beyond what y'all think. I don't think people know that. I was able to, things that I didn't think I would be able to do, I've been able to do. And what I mean financially, and I'm talking about not with a crowd fund and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been able to give my daughter her first car. I didn't think I would be able to do that. I've helped my other daughter, purchase a vehicle. I've been able to I've with using my resources the right way, and doing what I need to do in my life. We get the teeth done later. We're gonna talk to Dr. Heavenly. Baby steps, everyone. I think I want that other ladies. I want those teeth, and if I can't get those, then I don't want any. But anyway,
In
um,
here, I already know they're gonna
don't
call
let
this interview.
nobody. Yeah. Don't let nobody guilt trip you into prematurely doing anything, y'all. And don't let nobody guilt trip you out of something. People will be like, "Oh, I got a real job. Get a real job." This is a real job. I get paid more on TikTok than I did in my teaching career. I don't think
Damn,
people know that.
damn. Teach me the game, Ghost. I'm gonna say the same thing.
That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. And I tell no lies. So that's why it's a lot of drama. People think that they gotta make drama or they gotta count people bags. If we stop counting each other paper and we just get this bag, we'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? We will. We'll be okay.
Period. Period. Well, if y'all missed it, this will be uploaded to YouTube. That way, y'all will be able to get the game, get all that. Because I'm pretty sure that Tea Time is not going to answer all these questions again. So I do upload them to YouTube, so that way you are able to go back and watch if you did miss anything. And Tea Time, thank you so very much. Again, this is Interviews with Shigo. Again, if you missed the announcement, there will not be an interview this weekend, and I'm no longer giving out the names that I will be interviewing, so you just will have to look out for the next promo. But
I
thank
will
you.
be there, and I think you're doing a great job. I think you got something special going on. Don't stop. Keep going.
Thank you so much. I am.
You're
Like, I've
welcome.
been here before. I said I wasn't gonna live stream no more, but I'm back now. I'm back fully in it. So I'm gonna just keep,
Yeah.
like you said, I'm gonna stay in the car and I'm gonna put my seatbelt on and I'm gonna just keep driving.
Yeah, thank y'all. Find your niche. Find what you got and keep going. I promise you'll be okay.
Absolutely. Thank
Poosie's a good interviewer too.
I've never seen Poozie. Not even no shade. I've never seen Poozie's interviews because
She interviewed
Poozie don't like
Manny.
me.
That's okay. Even when people don't like us, we still can give them their flowers, right? She did a good interview with Manny too. She's pretty good too.
I didn't see that one. I would have loved to
Really
see it, but
good.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
So major shout out to other interviewers that are out there.
I haven't seen many. You're one of the best that I've seen on the app.
I appreciate it. I do
Yep.
love Manny. Shout out to the news. Shout out to the screen recorders out there, especially my SRC family. Love y'all. Mad Cow, Patty Polly, which Patty Polly, I don't know where you at. I hope that your
Oh,
page isn't gone again.
let's say this too. You guys, I want to do a raffle. Um I want to do a raffle for the vloggers, and I want to raffle off. We got to raise the money for it. 2 iPads
Shout out to D's TikTok treats. And y'all need that because I know y'all storage is
or
almost gone.
tablets. 2 iPads or 2 tablets. Whichever one is best. I guess we don't need an iPad. I guess tablet is the same. But I've been saying this. I want to raffle off 2 iPads to the vloggers because a lot of people do depend on them. And I do think that if we can do that, that'll help them with their storage where they don't have to worry about running out of storage and uploading and things like that. So I do want to be able to pay for 2 vloggers to get an iPad or tablet. We can say iPad or tablet. If y'all say we can do tablets, we can do maybe 4 tablets. If we do tablets, we can do like 4 tablets because they cheaper than iPads.
They might have to do
Even if
iPads
TikTok is
with
over,
storage.
I don't care if TikTok over. I don't care
I
about
don't know
that.
if they would be able to use it as well for screen recording. Just 'cause I know I have to
They
get.
can. You can screen record on the tablet.
Okay,
It's
I
a
didn't
way.
know.
Yeah, it's a way.
Well,
I
look,
think isn't a way y'all. I think I got a tablet. Let me play with my tablet and let me see. I think it is though.
I didn't think it was, but my daughter got a tablet, so I never played on hers. I did my shit strictly off my iPhone.
Google
She
it.
said
Google it. I think it is a way to screen record.
somebody said that they do on theirs.
Yeah, I think it
So
is.
either way, it's still a gift, and it's something an appreciation of what we do or used to do because I don't do
Well,
it.
if they can't screen record, it ain't no good. So we want to make sure it can screen record. But I definitely want to give away. If we do tablets, I'm gonna do 4 tablets. If we do iPads, I say 2 iPads.
Well, regardless of which, make sure that y'all follow, subscribe to Tea Time, because in order for y'all to get the news, you're going to have to follow her and know what the hell is going on. I'm pretty sure you're not going to scroll past the FYP and just scroll on a random raffle and think you're going to win. You got to make sure that you, Mommy Money, shout out to you, shout out to these TikTok streets, 411 on TikTok, TikTok Tattletale. All of y'all need to make sure to follow Tea Time because I want y'all to win. I'm not going to enter because I don't screen record.
I'm gonna do a voting thing where they can vote for their favorite vlogger, and whoever gets the most votes win the devices.
And I'm also gonna make this announcement for right now. I am no longer screen recording. I'm no longer blogging for right now. This, like Tea Time said, she was exactly where I'm at my brain. This is my niche. This is something I have stuck with. And this takes a lot of time for me because I have to actually research the people in order to give y'all a good interview. So for right now, I will no longer be screen recording. But everybody else, yes, I do feel like y'all need to follow even Street King Marketing because that's another new blogger. A lot of y'all have commented to me like I'm losing storage. You better go get you that free damn tablet, and that way you can delete a lot of them videos. Start posting them on YouTube. I keep telling y'all that too, so you can start deleting them off of your phone and keep more space.
Yeah, because I be seeing a lot of them. They be trying to screen record. They be getting phone calls and stuff. So that's why I want to do that for them. I think the vloggers are very important with the messy TikTok. So I want to show them my way of appreciation for them because I do appreciate them. I don't use the vlogs as much, but I do use the vlogs. So I do want to show them a form of appreciation that I appreciate them because without them, there wouldn't be any recap. Unless people had their own, because we used to have to do it ourselves.
And look, the llamas are the longest screen, which y'all definitely need to be in there because llamas, y'all been screen recording forever.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure y'all storage is gone. So all of y'all need to be in there to make sure that you are able to get an opportunity to get you a tablet because again, y'all could definitely use the storage. Is there any other giveaways you wanted to promote or anything?
I'll be doing some stuff. I'm gonna do a mom's giveaway too, a single mom giveaway. For Christmas. I'm doing all this trying to do all this for Christmas, so I need to start getting them started now. But I think I want to do something for single moms, or single parents. If it's a single father, single mom, I want to do something for them too.
I'm gonna be in that one because I'm a single mom. And yes, she just stated, yes, she will be moving to YouTube if TikTok goes down. So make sure y'all subscribe to.
Yeah, go ahead and subscribe. I don't be on YouTube that much, but I will start. I gotta learn how to do it. Somebody finna show me how to do it so I could do both at the same time. But once I get that together, I'll be streaming on both. And then I do have a podcast every Monday that I go on. So make sure y'all here on Mondays because I'm going to be starting to do them only subscriber only. Or you could just see the clips. So.
Okay, so again, make sure you subscribe, and I would suggest subscribing to both pages because I don't know if y'all nosy as my ass is, but I did see when your page went down yesterday. So make sure that y'all are on both pages because y'all already know if it's not this page, she's gonna jump right to the X-Files page.
Yeah.
So y'all want to keep up with the tea. Make sure you follow this page and also go and follow X-Files just in case.
Follow X-Files. You don't have to subscribe to it because I hate for you guys to have to subscribe to 2 pages. So I would never make y'all subscribe to 2 pages. That's just me. I don't want nobody to have to do that because I don't be on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want nobody to subscribe to a page that I'm not usually using unless for emergency. So you don't have to subscribe to X-Files.
I'm going to end by saying this. Also, shout out to the FOE, shout out to the Mafia, shout out to everyone that has participated in this live. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I will be seeing you all soon, and thank you, Tea Time, for having me.
Thank you for having me. Bye-bye.
You came into the trap, so welcome.
Hey.
Welcome, but have a good evening, and thank y'all for being in the trap with Interviews with Shigo. I will see y'all in the streets.
All right now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.